0244415999933. I know your WhatsApp messages. Sanso na se opese wo ye no video enso e de brɛ 0244263902 0244263902. I know your videos no eho ena ye be fa no Tony Montana transi ye be kware ho na fe ode amanoni nsem no abrɛ ye mamu nyina chi ye chi obia mamu nyina kwaba eba program yi eso Montana de Tony international break no ashase pamcho nsambɛn na ɛwɔ hɔ ɛma man no a ɔmo ebesia kan no that story si na Tony Montana bobo no ɛde ɛbrɛ ɛnyɛ no nko a ɔwɔ club news ahodoɔ ɛnso ɛwɔ hɔ ɔwɔ transfer stories kakra ɛnso ɛwɔ ha wonu sɛ ɛnkyɛ na window no ɛnso abie ni nyina Tony bobo no a ɔde ɛbrɛ yɛn Ruben Amorim Manchester United akɔfa no fufuro obe coach a team no man for expectations p Tony Abobo ni nyina no ode ebreng plus other stories na fi awa Mohammed yen ewura Africa news bia o ha bia awa enso ede ebebre kwa miki ede local stories no ebebre momfa mo messages no emra na yenchechra dwen enso emfa ho Tony
Godfather
say
nyame adom na nso
Nkopadum bibia kama pa so bia hungo di adwam dia and straight away yenko na
bright na
bright can promise minima de kunti opese odi on time but damene can promise in terms say me can promise one
okay
yeah
na wanka bichim asem na nchiro
bichim okay bi obichim
Sunday no on the coach match na mai
okay
ko ne bichim United
oh yeah
na so krom ha no na nkofo bi identify no
so on bright
no no more
asem we person me dissociate me who free the whole can me kan
yeah
cause it's a bright no me ne nam
yeah
me kasa tre ne kankra say obesakra den si obetim me men kan
o si free care man na mpanifo bi tidua asem hu no na me say enya akwe na Kessben enye we na fa ma share na chi na say Esseno,
I don't want to be part of this.
And I'm friend. And I'm saying,
Tony Emreneko.
Oh, yeah, Jimo Kessben and I say, I know I young as one. When I didn't machine a chino, Massa, I had our bunny bichimu. Membe yen say, Munubia, animal. Kumasa na bet me do a high bichim.
There are several soup. See, I will go no farm machine. I'm for machine by
almost I'm going to bet me yes
with my eyes all certain straight.
Na bichim die untum fasa de nemba ho. Was if we come na kasai into bichim one try cry.
Minka ho, ki promise. So minka ho. All right. Minka ho. Me they also be defending dear way.
With that CP Godfather. Way aso ni agina na betie for ene for kwaba ebrana so tell a friend say Midfield action airborne ye kwama na ne ye sha ase free national teams na so ye omugo so aya hu siesie for omo game said omonim na oko Spain na European champions omo prepare for omo 2 games omo airborne na omo first match omo ene Denmark ebebo UEFA Nations League enti eno Spain omo training session omo ye no coach Luis de la Fuente any players no na omo our Kessben so na omo bie mu say supporters no ebetimi aba enti before Spain omo training session omo observe a minute silent the people of Valencia munim and ema ato Valencia kono su brand bi etoya ensu atwi e dey afa ekrono so ama kra hodo pi na yahwere ma Japade mpempem na ya lusu nti Spain national team no na yes a minute observant no the people of Valencia. Now after observation na pe na yeto aso no training session no etimi eba so nti almost some players name Samu Omoradion ona nanka eba Chelsea amfa no be medicals bibia nanso deal na ntimi am go through na obo FC Porto goals are ocean ehu until Luis de la Fuente person 1 minute kakra e 2 games omo enso ebo yenwra mu e Argentina so ye na Mario Di Stefano Argentina omo kitman ono na hwe ma omo jerseys aniema annual matches the only be training na no opani and a now also the greatest ever the memorable moment just after the World Cup Argentina France na omo winning sa game na pe na omo friend no players ni nyina sa omo pagya World Cup trophy no enti players no na gina opani ni nchenti Mario this Stefano na she blue na okuta World Cup trophy no o say omo ma na konya mani pagya trophy na pe na Messi ni jersey a ode ebo match na top and down jersey no pants no nyina no oroka ho na oka say Mario Di Stefano we eyawo dia na from 15th June 2004 na mene wanama afei na matimi anya makoma so ade World Cup enu nti justice me dedicate me de nyina e de maw nti o se memorable moment sa time a omama no opportunity man left sa mundial no na Messi di ni Jesu the boss sa final game the man no or say a free sa dey be sin ne rare entim enfi sa moment ne da na yeda so Argentina no so prepare for omo games outdoor about so CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers na first omo ene Paraguay ebebo match no Thursday anajo eremo Friday ahomache enti Argentina training Messi ene the colleagues no world champions Copa American champions and our Kessben television so na we say anim ho no so say coach ne person ode Lisandro Martinez Lautaro Martinez and then Messi omo pair ewanim ho na sa match omo timi adwuma na kama players ni bi ho a omo entimi amba defenders ni bi prepare anunti players ni bi enya akwanya until Lisandro Martinez and German Pezzella omo entimi amba because of injuries na so Argentina coach ni gidi pass or better replacement it is Scaloni players no and a training Yanko Brazil camp Brazil so prepare for games against Venezuela and Uruguay and to coach Luis de la Fuente and I will hear on the players no now game way a game obia Vinicius Junior the last 2 matches are Brazil every year no na Vinicius Junior na on ho say waba Rodrigo Nsoga Kopra Rodrigo entimi amba and Hendrick and so enya collab into Ballon d'Or snap no ebe affect no national team na club level the obi so overcome Madrid last game po obo hat-trick nemo first time when we need Ballon d'Or na okobo e ama Brazil biagidi say pressure on so ye hear how far or the Brazil team no and so ebe call yenko France say coach Didier Deschamps and nemo the new captain for France omo 2 games omo ebo na omo first game no France and Israel N'Golo Conte and so a captain Amban to the Shom where the captain for France and Israel match no it's N'Golo Conte former Chelsea midfielder na Obama Ali was Saudi Pro League or no the captain Amban Romeo Lavia a Chelsea player offering a Belgium and also no onye 100% fit name or ye very better so you park na so o feel good enti ne health no enyanye 100% or lapses kakra o sa nisinto kakra na pomodini enyan CP na so say Chelsea obi agina tum say enfifi ho no one Moises Caicedo Kamboma na bebie also no nyanto no onye 100% fit name or ye better say or park na so ya Belgium dia air captain Kevin De Bruyne onim say omo questions and answers bia omo friend keep it real enti bi son sem family no either say Messi or Ronaldo chusumu bako na waka e bi say game way tennis and now golf dey na pe na wa ya no keep it real competition no and na Kevin De Bruyne what take part e bi say the questions mo bi enti answers or the mai
Mbappe or Neymar?
Neymar.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Old Trafford or Anfield?
Anfield.
Goal or assist?
Assist.
Header or volley?
Volley.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Beach or pool?
Pool.
New socks or new underpants?
New underpants.
Make your bed or leave it?
Make your bed.
Brussels or Manchester?
Way Kevin the brother keep it real. And to be some questions are now I provided answers. Say the who ye our Kessben television. So now Lucas Moura, Oberkan, Lucinaka, Emma Tottenham, Brazil, you know. If you say coach Ben Panona, Juma, the Infinita, and also coach or Penny Juma Dupa, Jose Marino. Because Marino are honest, name maybe Marino be say, oh yeah, time and not all spares. So besides, how are you not say I'm fine? Jose said there be. Onya fine because na oye to say garbage oye say be imuda because born now boy and just say oye fine obi an ho ato no oye fine no more sa ball phone or park no since Jose na very honest oye ade bebo aba so onya ade so a obe tele na afi aka na adwene and so e dia kyerew ho no mo Pierre Emerick Aubameyang Gabon name na wakasa pi o say the highest moment on the football career mo no okay say on choose so akobeka say time na or Barcelona no enema p na okaipa or Barca a moment ne re infida achievement any goals outdoor or say or Barca no no any stage or boy in his football career mo ne re infida memorable moment no time na osina kan ema Barca we and some Pierre Emerick Francois Aubameyang Gabon name ade etudwa we eso ane yegina na yakọ Niwat Scientific Herbal Clinic na yakọ form krato Niwat de obi agye atum say asade omo number 1 Niwat Scientific yenti omo na yemra sesia
I Niwat Scientific Clinic onyankopon adawroma odisa yaresa bia wei abesia nom say obi biara ohaw bia da ne so bia no aye yare de onnam yenso na entimi enye de ensa ne yare ebia me no kasei mi yare na me bebuboso no ebi kura na na mantimi amo yare so oba nyankopon say onnam yenso enam haban so enam paibo so ebetim atu yare na se ama ho ato ebia odie ne ye awo sem na ehaw ebia oye bema no entimi sori nyina so kra ansa na bema ne be sori agina so no eye moja enedeko enti se moja entimi ndie furusa ne ye a bema no entimi nya de because bema na ye dindindin nyina eye moja ena afele ne sa ebia me no kasa ne de odie ne awu eda ho fom kojo a entimi sori kra no nyankopon na me nso ebema na ahaban so amana sori aboso so ho ato be ne ye meto ntia wo ho ebia na oso de ne de odikobo ania na abesne ko feni premature ejaculation oba ebi wo honom kra eye adwemu na wose ye de ye cycle da bia meka se ebi wo honom enye dro enye bibia na ye dro oba ye no bedi nkomo na said the problem ni sitie no ya hwe ehunu problem no aha ye scientific clinic things ya yare sa no ye demonstrate wan kasa wo yare no na wahunu se o kono aduro na okono no wanya hotoso se said the tie bia no ho ye de ebeto hanum ye nheda ma waduro keke ye ma waduro wa bra ye hunu problem no because amre sika ho ye de enti se o mo obi aduro no wa onim de ya aduro ni kwakoye na se okono ma aduro na se ankwa wa nipa kro no de ne ye typhoid so say enya wa wanhwe ya unhunu typhoid betimi am ye twa wonso no epilepsy etwere ne o ka say ebia na wonam a wotwahye ama wachinia enkwa me so bra ene me beto ntia ebia na wo de no eye pressure na tena so achepa ebia me no ka say uda form team stroke abubu agu form ana say yare na ama na obubu agu form team a untimi nsori no frame ni hu nkomo wanya prostate problem odunso a enyeye anase yesi wo prostate cancer na say wo ho crowd up person check say o prostate no eye adwuma ya oba ye betimi a check am ebia na wo de ne ye eba na wo pede a yankopon adom ye betimi adom aboa wo ebia na ma no wo de ne ye fibroid na haw me no ka say obi wo no ma the problem pa ye halitosis o ka sa esenti wo mu pa wo be pay aso ha no ma ye behwe ba bi e free ba na yetimi de atu ase ama wo ebia wo ko ye so cholesterol ebia wo kidney problem wo liver problem me no ka say ye nuama no omo brebebre infections ha omo enam say ye need proper hygienic places a ye jaya na say adwonso ana say yinti no say infections nko ade a betimi aba ama ye nso so yetimi atutu ama ho ato ebia na wo de ye bone problem nka say mu na hwo papa ebia na wo de ye ulcer ye betu ase e de ama me no ka say ebia na wo de ye hernia wo de ye diabetes odi ani ye pressure yare bia how bia no emre din tie bia na mentime mu boy yare din nyina so Niwat Scientific Clinic ma se atonsu ba bia free ba e wo Ghana ha bia oba o se oba Atonsu Monaco Junction bedu a number no de 0244 087 687 ofria mema ya ba befa abaho udu adansi wura banka opposite pe ene ne mo se Simon ne bo kakraka ehɔ ne ni what scientific clinic mo se ehɔ no mo no ya hyehyɛ ensa crate bebre ehɔ no adansi wura bank opposite Accra, your mile 7, Edeko Tantra Quine Sono, Janet Corner, your Quaho Pay, Ubedru mile 7 overhead, now offer ya homa true for no, your betre quine. Wherever you are in this world, either you are in Ghana or you are not in Ghana, you can call or WhatsApp us and we will arrange how to help you. What scientific clinic? Nyanko Ponda Romancy, Wahoto Ebeba. Amen.
What scientific herbal clinic in Krato and a coffee, you know, and you call Tonso go and answer cram myself no overhead no and friend. He bet me abe fall now for Pomodino, Yamanesi and so Amanesita. Now, yen so young Remo, our Man City, I say a pep got person augmented the squad no, and to identify areas be our Man City team no, goalkeeping department, upper competition, and unti Mike Mignon. AC Milan goalkeeper no wa targeting a pass on your Mike Mignon from Milan and Cope and your own quan. Jeremy Frimpong a player or ball had Emma a German Saliva Kus Jeremy Frimpong and so a player Bakua or Penepapa in these are two key areas no area. Peppers augmented our Man City or Marseille. Ruben Amorim before Sir Alfred Lesbono. I'm printing a t-shirt be na a dozen 500 na I'm gonna call market so and na ninano and so etimi asa na signed 500 shirts no Bako cost 270 euros for a year Lisbon among members and I feel non-members so 300 a year euros sir. Jesus Ninano, Asenti, and Tadia Moya, Ruben Amon, 500 Sansa, and our Kessben. So just one day, Nina and so Asa. Now, what do you say? Ten Hag, Ekon, Ruvan Eston, take it over about 4 matches where Lusubi, Esha 3. Now, 3 no. 2 against Leicester Cup game any league match or the almost couldn't and a POAK or show in the Champions League. Now, on then another Chelsea so a board draw. Na no na nkofo ba Ruvan Eston abasosa oyade papa nebom Simon Jordan our talk sports or si root wanye hwe obo 4 matches emu 2 against Leicester omonya ade Pauk omonya ade na odi nkunima no serious team na be consider sa 4 games you are foul no premiership side na be sa mo bi ntie nsama Simon Jordan edituja.
I couldn't see any of those clubs seriously going down the Ruud van Nistelrooy route. I don't think he's done anything at Man United through 4 games against Leicester. 2 of them against Pauk in the Europa League. Come on, give me a break. I mean, fantastic that he gets this on in his resume, but I don't think anyone serious in the Premier League that's got a serious problem is going to turn around and go, well, actually, you managed to get this disparate bunch of bone-idle scroats inside the dressing room to play 4 games decently.
Simon Jordan, our talk sports, and what's in Kana now, and your Rudun Kwan or Kakana no. Sir Alex Ferguson so Berlin Buta said 2 million annual general as ambassador no, name for so Ben was so. My United for now, dear pass Sergeant Radcliffe or McCrum, Sabasadoria Runo, a pass or McCrum because Sir Alex or this Cano, dear Palana Oye, Simon Jordan, it was to be.
To point out, I just wanted to point out Alex the error of his ways in the summer. I don't know if this idea that Man United are in the middle of a cost-cutting exercise. I don't think they're in the middle of a cost-cutting exercise. I think they're eliminating waste and eliminating unnecessary expenditure. Because if you're spending hundreds of millions of pounds,
it's not a cost-cutting exercise.
It's not cost-cutting. It's streamlining and making sure that people are effective for what they're doing. I don't really see why Alex Ferguson should get £2 million a year for being an ambassador. What value is that adding to the football club? And I'm assuming there's a bunch of people that are sitting around doing the square root of bugger all at times at Man United, and hence the guy's gone in and gone, right, liven up. This is how it works. So I don't think Man United are not spending in the transfer market.
£2 million now for Gina original their value and now other United team as an ambassador for Sobia innocent Chelsea. Football club ebe mo so de no Sma United Sergeant Radcliffe omo air cut waste and be ho a na ho hia ogi sika ye ho adwuma enti Simon Jordan on Talk Sports ana ye tene nka no Malo Gusto Chelsea player also season be sha say na nkofo e ka say Chelsea omo bloated squad omo large players pool talent players how do na omo ho also be ka say Chelsea players no do so no na wonim dia work because Chelsea ebo cup games omo ebo league ebo conference league omo hia a large squad players omo ya dem quality no e wo so na Tinti sa decision there on for yard no wa beka set bia na ball no on share that NTSS Ben Foster a former goalkeeper na ose Chelsea e ban big games na as omo nko for win omo nya drum pa omo ye very okay omo attitude na omo dey big games na omo the top 4 cups ni kwa ba as omo be so omo be lose omo nya draw omo ye okay enti menyene omo nya 1 point bia na omo afa ne sa ne omo nko be the mentality say Chelsea so big omo call for win omo the top 4 cups ni share ye ya de nya draw bi pa ya na ye wey ene nsema Ben Foster etimi edi atojo hono na onum say Juventus Joshua Zexi Man United boy nam ko fan from Bologna the Netherlands in and fire aman Juve Serie A there hu super Bologna obi age boy ne di enti Joshua Zexi Juve nya na omo enso na onum say Ballon d'Or no ye say one of the executives of French football magazine ana a man leak any Vinicius Edin komo say bema ade ne wa nya Rodrigo Rodri na enya na Vinicius so ebo madraba so ebo mama ne say wey any nsema one of the ESCO members of the French football magazine one man Intel say ankwama no na ma take a decision say omo be boycott wa omo enso entimi ensia say yet it is Mo Salah Liverpool contract extension no boy and the family omo ye very much happy until Liverpool GD pass Salah in favor contract extension proposal am dey actually made Salah ebetimi extend the amomo e ho na William Saliba Arsenal defender no Real Madrid enya na omope boy no yes one can yes so next year onya Madrid da obeba into Arsenal for more replacement bia mo hwe ne because boy no obesa okọ Spain ko sina kan e de ema Real Madrid Godfather Wadaroma we aso ne ejina na enkofo cross nsem no ye de asi
ye gina so de enkofo cross nsem no asi mini Dr. Edmonasa ebedi enkomo kakra na fe ya hwe foreign stories no emu enso kakra bajafo aye krado Dr. Edmonasa edi ne nkomo breyen enya so enya butre na yentie no mretiawa chi yebeko na fe ya hwe stories no enso emu kakra Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364, na fe Go TV channel near 121. Yes, some when you now cover biome eba program ye so Dr. Ibonasa atrasi yebekone ho na yene no akotwetwe enkomo kakra doc say ohoye pa
sejo patro nyamia do mo hu me mobo
ye da nyankopon
asi
nyankopon do mesu hoye pa and so wasan when Dr. Hofe ne bae
ayo
yes yehu ne hache yes etibinim besan de bakai kakra
me da se bibre sejo mpacho e wa kwanya kesi a ode amame Oba Balm of Gilead Clinic on say you're a team of professionals na
yeah
nti obia wo ne branch anase ne nkrabata obia specialize wo ne area nti we Reverend Dr. Jojo Ninkab
okay
on a PhD holder on a clinical counselor
wow
nti obi bana se bia owo issue ana problem a eye ebiesi kasem awaresem spiritual or Assemblies of God suffer.
Okay.
So he handles that on and handle those issues. Obinya time professionally anyway dim komo. Na niobe canon we derive the best approaches are a bit more solve a problem now. What the abano and untino and a so no bishop testimonies now a question no say was saying on me bahana a cheerful who said Balm of Gilead your idea pa yes
wow Doctor Reverend Dr. Jojo Emokwa Seboko Yerinyankopon so ise all right nti dey na mo de bra no pay
yo sejo mi da se anope wo hwe na wo twi mu a yon koma ye didi no ni fariba no kese pa no agina suade anwa a ye be kase fat oils and then cholesterol so eno na me tu etifo ene ahwefo for say kosua ye but ubedi kosua agina o body composition no o labs ne a confirm and a betray Kusia was so within in that corner, said to do also with it. On say recently, na me on and off Kakran, and I'm yes, may labs bi na me dey check me ho so yo the year bia me labs me no me beginning of the year no my ending of the year na me na me cholesterol level was okay but previously we no me stress me one me cholesterol stress it me my cholesterol na recent me lab na me total protein and say 82 na me dey no I'm 79 so I realize get to 80 in the also me tete and you may be so the me total protein na cost say me need tea ho pa me petit intimity so milk me the milk gum yes
na
oh yes me dey me no milk mint me normal rosa be me petit me tuma tea be 5 times a day
I see
oh yes me need tea ho and I say Tom Brown, cocoa, those and Nuanisano, Nuania, no liquid foods, no, manager when and quine. Memped Nuania, Risa. And I realize a mock now, mano, and I contribute me protein, then, of course, Umia, woman is a Jew at what was here. Or you'll be because, oh, Aquay, when you Honamsa, when you protein, exactly. And I was fat about cocoa, and maybe me lab, not me cholesterol, 6.5. Usually more per liters, and so said 5.2. Now me LDL cholesterol, and so said 4.3. Oh, and to the person pass across and then say, stress be brain now, you stress your honor. And my liver release a lot of cholesterol. Liver no, brain in a organ, responsible for the cholesterol works and how also cholesterol system in the the contribute about 20%. Once I know me say when I watch you more, unsaturated fast, unsaturated fast. Unsaturated ones no plant-based cholesterol cancer fat. But no crown and let me too for say yo. See you better for ye better inquire, even though a bank quine is good. But me and one on one and quine no be brisa. Your bedding cutting quine is good though, a plant-based. But and cutting quine no sakuba so lab test. Now cholesterol sra. I mean, and cutting quine crowd your call off. Marjorie ya di yen ya di ya pound no. Will beer or cholesterol so what build a lot of fat and so no what call off. But I know a build it and I say a possible be a friend clog our blood vessels in him. Tabasa moja into me flu. You put to bed and all a cancer a command so I say yen a jolly away. Sink and I use with jolly. Once if he be a near over. In Tanya Calbons in Suno rate and answer velocity was a day a flow called F pipe and Moconobons and Cosa. Young find got to move time. Now better it is a wood too. Adiana a dashing kinimono. Oh, na plumber ashe. Ubon say a fimpa a cot choke a seal. Be we na no say ubi ya nede echo. And fitipa that open a yes out. A debate yes. And ye call ye by ye di ye risa ye menenunano. A build it and near more yem blood in him. And two months at that what no chipao. No one is so blue. Now when you're basa. One tiasie, ubonso manya typhoid na manya malaria na obekwa check it. Benenya mu bia o. Ubonso onya lipid profile no na o cholesterol den e wo so. Enti apese fasa akonye so na etu etiefo nyina afo ni arefo say yo. From January ebesi ene 13th of November. Nyame ya adomo a on the 30th of this month to the glory of God as part of the anniversary Kessben Media AD 20 years anniversary no ye twimoja na ya sanso aye detecting to protecting yourself eno ntina balm of Gilead say yo ye did the whole Ghana do ye lab for in our president Asante region you now name lab manager Dr. George and the whole Ghana recently no mokoto aba yes Omunyina baby. You're the lab scientist if you confirm ba. KNUST Hospital. Mensia ENT4. Omunyina ba. Na obia dinile mu. Eni hwe eni. Ason hwe ason. Esen hwe esen. Yenso a ye be direct to the way te so you say medical doctor and so be true for say maame you say pharmacist or be true for say what do na on time no na wo jeja to mo time bia wo pe no o me nyina be kasa enti e be for sa akonya nso say o mo tie se adwo from anopa to awia ne anwumre no mo be bo modern say nyame ya adoma 30th no this month ne de mo de moni be kire efia ha na free screening na ye ba be ye no ahombrasie mu a in fact ye chimi abomode ayama mo na
Reverend Dr. Jojo Baby.
Reverend Dr. Jojo Baby on the me head of cancer and counseling unit into obeba obi oba onyare oni no kru issue if adwuma mu obi hunhuna no obi tata no but obe cancel no on senior be a enkoye duro sem I mean with a footwa was Assemblies of God suffer on obi truthful no more directions are e was so enti be say 30th ne day bi amra bi ojino so dey as ye kono say yo in fact me hu say
Madam Amonu Jemfua
yes
online so na mbese committee ni kakra bi o penimu okay ma bin tin kakra bi me ba say Reverend Doctor so kakra
say yo I salute you nyamisha na say what me atum ne nyamisha
hello madam that is good morning. Hello. That is I. Ako pa do mesmo ho ye pa. Mama mba cho na wo kasa free hin. Amonu Asante Bekwai. Okay. Doctor is no person ka o din sem ga credit to da Balm of Gilead clinic no
your pressure. Not your diabetes. This Ghana to me, you know, and you be
says a few so. Wow, what's I say you see yache?
Or Saturday and I'm starting.
Then what the good so man answer what the baby for. Mama, what did you say?
4 months.
Okay. Mama, what did you say?
The person was 72 years.
72 years. Wow. You dance pa na dance what did you be to something. All right. Mami Amonu Jemfua Ose okasa free Asante Bekwai 72 years.
72.
Ose na all pressure or is it diabetes?
Also called Bekwai Government Hospital. Na doctor ni bisa ni say adewa koto edrubi ano de vinegar no. Echere ni say we been our use and the doctor was so happy.
Yeah, okay.
Ose when Jana drew no more or no man drew bed all corner doctor ni say on titiso. Into omo mutie no omo fa self futuro no. Men fiti prekopen ka say we jawe drew because enye drew. Fa gu nsuo mu nanom. Into wo de wo do ho ko kire doctor na no obi pie drew ni sugar drew no. E kwan o pese o fa no no ono abekire kwan a e wo so fa no.
All right, doc.
So you
many Reverend Dr. Amonu. Because Jojo. Kafa krebi so so na fe yes sir.
Oh Sir Joe. Sir Joe. In fact me hu ache. Me me nua ka se na de wo se me fa ha na. In fact, the me person me kan nyina about stress level in political season. Say I know say obia to me NDC MPP the stress now they go out no.
Yeah.
So when your time after the elections no you can break down.
Okay.
because psychologically, you'll be retarded.
Yeah.
That is where the cholesterol sets in.
Okay.
Inti a woman say a campaign, a woman say a juma, especially a minimum market, so they should take their time off.
Okay.
Dinam Peseka, Nyami on that 30th, I'll be here.
30th, yeah.
I'll dedicate my time for workers.
Okay.
At least I won't pay 1 day off. And as a time I beat me a schedule more, beat me a rest year.
Yeah.
And also it can also affect psychologically a sportsman.
Sure.
Sometimes you can see that the guy is performing, but all of a sudden some things can just mess up.
Okay.
They need also counselors to sit them down and to also we call it psychotherapy. So we bit my guide 90. Me cry me no ekasa say John bear 30 minutes bit my show baby a diagnosis baby a problem way free. How I see affecting way. Then it will translate even in your finances.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Wow.
We need time and we'll be there. Over Bam of Gilead that we are there to support you.
Okay.
God bless you so much.
Yeah, that's it, Reverend. Doctor, we need. For any question, they call so Bam of Gilead to professionals. Pa, they go and that's some kid to Accra.
No, she.
Can one not see?
Me go now missing.
Nafi, yes.
0539
39
86
86
38
38
38
38
0539
0539
86
86
38
38
38
38
and I say 0240
0240
51
51
21
21
71
71.
Say you me that say. In
Yes,
fact,
that's it.
Omombra Asida House
Okay.
Mr. Mwatene Blue Dr. Blue Omo and aside that so Accra Asida Towers.
Okay.
Ebi ho Omo Freya baby Omo bia e be direct Omo now. Mama dance ye ne we nketuom but efutuo ni say menjai we dru no. Wo de fagu nsum na no na fa we dru. Okọ doctor na do ho ko kire doctor kra wo de kita o ko hospital afako say doctor mpacho we nso e kan wo bia me di go nsum a menom doctor no ebe wo say yes in fact holistically bibia ko
kama monkamo obi anya bi o fie bia mu o to no na we introduce ma wo nyonko a onim ho hwe yeah na wo chechire mu na ma ne bi nom na obeda wase pa e be chen sika bibia o de amani pa ko no ntina ene nso no takrade
salute you
ya je simple bra ya je simple dog it was animal you all right Balm of Gilead on the BOG vinegar no about Friday water takrade anaji choice max
ochinane Saturdays mo Accra
okay yeah that's pa it was animal Asia ebium Dr. Edmond Arthur ne dia ode abrey no mo friend numbers no na fi mo mefa vinegar ne binko mefa binko na wankasa ubedi dance say de maame amonu jamfu a edi adanse afri asante bekwai Kessben television Kessben 3.3 abejafo transi ye foreign stories no emu kakra na headlines na ye de ebaye no yenya home messages say discussions no mo be follow ye pa na mo so mo contributions ahodo enso abreye. All right Andy so yeah dango pa. All right there be issues we beba ama mwatwene time interesting na bibia be bom na time na so na akofa nsempi enso aba enra message a mo ye program didi edibai ese ye hwe no kakra na fei oni Newton Lati Marijata extra time na mo ka Kumasi Santi Kotoko omo squad no any squad mo bo matches bench ho players ho enough enough HS Kotoko team no strength SMP na mo ye discussions anymore no enti yanko for ne kakra bi na fi yemfa no so nwram na amanfo messages anra de ba farm program no no yensan hwe no so kakra bi na fi ne yeko ne etwako kopim sembre no beso na ebe page ayemu say transfer window na nche na bio
yes
nche na fi international break no so ekoso nche kra amama hodo pi omso de besisi ani a enya sam ketu akra Tony at the club news bebre and so ebre Rubina Morin nche say amount for expectations of him and just some ketu akra we di fa na we di afa any other stories en hwehwe kran na fi
Okay. Do you know, I started from Chelsea. na Malo goes to Ekase season eba be shase no. Na a lot of people care about the number of players at Chelsea are signing. Now he feels that so check the competition at Chelsea ewumua. Na Chelsea edi say omu enyasa numbers no. You might disagree with him from a certain perspective, but in football, adie ba akwa you know ye key adie friend and resource. So resource eba e kata niema bebre so. Enema ato chema enema nke betimi di asema ba enema ebetimi di ntawantawa ba players mu no the moment a resource be ba no sansem ni nyina onti bio enti wo hwe ya season e ba be start no na manfo bebre ka the number of players at Chelsea assigning enti it got to a certain level na omu troll Chelsea on social media na omu treche Chelsea say oko Chelsea dressing room a players na kure bi nya baabi enyina hu pitches bebre ba betodwa hu pitches bebre be anaje no a ofa baabi a na edi atrentry edu baabi na Chelsea players a omu nyina rasta na nkrofo post omu say the Chelsea there akwakwa Jamaican team akwa Rastafarians nko a na nkrofo edi etwetwe omu Chelsea at a point said you enoni picture e wo TV so yi at a point before the commencement of the season. Say picture we a picture and Crawford the trip Chelsea pa. Ya man na so. No be hard this Chelsea. Say oh ho players are more signing, more here certain players are certain department. I didn't think amuntu players no now how say Chelsea akosa Krabi ewo Ecuador, Chelsea akosa Krabi or Brazil. Chelsea na almost signing players and almost the pictures we etwe mo a. Esendru baby na Chelsea assign goalkeepers kwama akomotwe na se jo hwe dressing room na hwe players here gina he ya na chese mkrofo di se obotwetwe team my friend Chelsea. Fast forward, this is June, July, August. You know, from August to November just 3 months spread and nobody is discussing about the number of players Chelsea signed. Obi anye interested in the troll. Now I'm throw Chelsea on social media. Why? Because results among for experts Chelsea team ni benyano omunya. So now checking the Premier League now. Chelsea at the third with 19 points. 11 points no matter what. Why? Because you know people are not talking about the numbers again because and the Chelsea bobo now results omunya big games no and there are reasons to that. But expectation and not Chelsea fans, say almost central defense no deliver well. Now they Wesley for fun and air could central defense compared to their competitors no a more hagakra. So he has na center back. Even Manchester United who are not playing so well central defense. Now check Manchester City central defense. Or check Liverpool central defense. Now they can compare Chelsea the albums of Chelsea anymore. Social teams here make an attack. Now so they compare Chelsea strikers now. About the Ukraine, say Magiu and a tail bench. At the you know more hakakra. But in all, coach your friend Enzo Maresca finding a way ordinary resource Emma Bobukono. Intin sema nipa kafa hunu nyina no results ababe kata sanya manoso. Numbers no mo no mo brusu nyina je no mo de omo colon. Omo won a players who accepted to be at the bench. So we Magiu na so te bench won team complaining. Oye Dewsbury Hall now to bench won team complaining because the likes of Joao Felix, the likes of Jadon Sancho, the likes of Christopher Nkunku mo te bench. Omo kran they are not complaining into te bench obe they are complaining. Into results na man sensema na nkrofo ka fa Chelsea nyina o majai. And clearly if you look at the competition no omo bona competition ni nyina je no a o hwa omo wodi nyina mu and even the Conference League there were certain players within the ranks ntimi register omo at the Conference League. Now share results at Chelsea na the Conference League na bibia say bibia ansi dia Enzo Maresca betimi ade the Conference League ne dia ma Chelsea. Now dia ka no big games. Ehona na no na me kasa da bi coach ne okobodura no obo ni nsen menene nyaadwen because big club with their big games bu ho asajo e wo so win olusu to Manchester City olusu to Liverpool obodura against Manchester United and obodura against Arsenal say Chelsea a nipa bebrebe enim no enye si na Chelsea na tie results there wonya bi and you know as I check the form of Arsenal in the last 2 seasons na say wo hwe results because Chelsea after a go down they came back. But I feel that game so coach ni ye ni niema ye and no ye ni substitutes ni ye anka niema betimi asa because be seen minimum the current man Christopher Nkuku 5 minutes pe minimum the current time no here go no dey mudirike buy abrana jaw fell so for me those are the areas I also coach and strengthen and I was strengthen going forward not January almost for 1 or 2 players at certain department I think niema betimi akoye Ediama Enzo Maresca but for now third position is okay. Chelsea fans can only hope so betimi atoaso now results no wetimi aye consistent and maybe ababeka on my part of the top 4 so Chelsea qualify for the Champions League you know mojo any omaniji fans na either in the last 8 years no betimi back for them to rejoice it's a honey baby Enzo Maresca also ye mojuba
but it's a time as I'm okay I started with trolling.
Yes.
Kofa village players now dozen
keepers 8.
And Muntimi and Vanya.
Yes.
Is it different from what is happening at Asante Kotoko? Or Boise Galacticos? So trolling a course of but a moon fain result no more.
Difference in the say.
Into the workers Chelsea nya time or more sissy or more performance. Yeah, Makotoko so time.
Chelsea nya time bia. Enzo Maresca. He was appointed in last June, July. Or starting in league in August. League August November or third position in the EPL. Conference League ultimately be 18 now. Mind you, Enzo Maresca is playing with Nicola Jackson as number 9. Wesley Fofana and then Levi Cowell as 2 centre backs. For Levi Cowell, for Wesley Fofana, for Moko Arsenal, for Moko Liverpool. Sergio, for Moko even Manchester United, for Moko Manchester City. Manchester City to me started Ruben Diaz and John Stones with Manuel Akanji on the bench. No more Pucci Josko Vidia call leg back. Or more than Nathan Ake call leg back. Or more a lot of options. Almost central defense. Manchester United, Maguire, Omo Lisandro Martinez, Omo Vitor Lindelof, Omo Lenny Yoro, Omo Mattia Delete as 5 centre backs no more. Chelsea Omo Mutia Chile about the Asheli, any DSLC. So Manchester City team no, you know, what they check Omo ni mu no mumfimfi go to Arsenal as well, go to the other teams, Liverpool as well. Chelsea Jackson no. Liverpool were Cody Gapu, Omo Darwin Nunes, Omo Diago Jota, Omo Mo Salah, Omo Luigi, Omo lots of options. Into Chelsea, 2 key areas. I am a Chelsea big, almost central defense, no attack. Almost a array of quality made for them. But you know, this is a team. I move from John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho to David Luiz and Gary Cahill. Branislav Ivanovic, Antonio Rudiger, and then I am about from Omuntimi, a top defender. I mean, from Zola, Jimmy Flo Hasselbank, Hernan Crespo, Andriy Shevchenko, Didier Drogba, Fernando Torres, Nicolas Anelka, Matej Kessben, to Diego Costa, Nicolas Jackson, a leading line. And Dindra, or still, Chelsea are performing in the EPL, but almost falling short in 2 departments. The Kotoko story is not the same. In 20 for Chelsea, they are not to Kotoko.
The money we need different.
The money is different. I say Kotoko Ablo, Omo Samba Onel, almost central defense. What the offer Omona do Omo other teams are, they will go and start over there. Omo ya de Omko Hombenya Biabo. But Chelsea central defense, no do Arsenal on better bench. O do Liverpool on better bench. O do Manchester City on better bench. To almost throw Kotoko and Jepe. That is the difference. Again, Chelsea coach in what different and sepe. The Kotoko coach has been there in the last 2 seasons. In the story and Jepe.
Okay, who expected a lot from Kotoko.
You know, my can't repeat me. So I won't take any excuses again. What again? There's no reason I remember talk apart from performance. Because Kotoko won its first game. The second game was okay. Said you, Legon City show, Heart of Lion show, Became United show. what excuse do you want me to take? I won't take any excuse again. You know, as I see as a coach, prosperity here. Now see any interview why the players are not, the team is not performing. Reason being or the Bama media too. He only said because in Abutre they quite considered. So last year Abutre man.
I haven't heard pundits like Andy Kem saying Kopama gets missing in big games after Man City, Liverpool and Arsenal. But Haaland, who has scored against every EPL club, is referred to as missing in big games. He scored against Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League, but they still say he doesn't score against big clubs in the UEFA Champions League games. Kofi Kaswa and can't same way.
Yes, sports them sorry.
Oh, sorry, saying.
Some man did make Kopama was missing in the game against Arsenal. So Messi against Liverpool, he missed against Man United, and the same thing against Timaka. In the minim, beside that, won't mean for Kopama and Koto to Ellen Holland. Level of Mumi no one any the same. Kopama is just an emerging force. Just last season came to Chelsea and performed. Haaland from Salzburg, Dortmund, Manchester City. He came to the Premier League, was quashing every history in the Premier League. They are two actually. That is same story cannot be said about Kopama. Into more for the two players in the same platform. So in any case, Kopama, but last week can also perform more. Almost or Man U or best starting, or Chelsea or best starting, or Liverpool or best starting, or Real Madrid or best starting. But in all the big games, and I know Partey didn't share any bottom. And I've said that already. Okay. Now to Manchester United.
Nkunku isn't happy sitting on a bench at Chelsea, and there is some speculation he wants to leave the club. Kofi Nebuza, is it true?
And I know Eba said Nkunku person come Man United in January, but I don't believe in that story.
Okay.
I don't believe in that story.
Around the Chelsea squad national, I checked and there are about 37 players in the Premier for players who are registered this season. 37. Clubs are using 24, 25. Until the number is still so massive for a season. Now, yes, before the season, no Crawford cancel more numbers, no a door so near that, or more the fire column, or more mapping and atena. But I'm saying that even those they have registered for the season is too big.
That's true. And I make us say, a running in a resource na kataso. Senior results na Castle and Crawford through these pictures will come out. So I agree the numbers are immense. Right. You know, I get to to Manchester United. Okay. Get to me disagree with Simon Jordan and said Vanessa Ranyashi. I disagree. So you to make us change coaches here, resources no credit. But at least so be a surgeon within that short stint now who deserve that commendation. Van Nistelrooy a former player of Manchester United. So Wanyashi and Karubina Morin Bemanaka. But you know, this is a big man at the theater of dreams. Obien him the wababe. Even a core Real Madrid now at the point of class, still our ball La Liga him. Why you do PV? Man United for the number character in hand yo. Or man at Hag Quine. Or more the Van Nistelrooy. Me did tell Leicester City more than both, but ask yourself, when was the last time Manchester United scored 5? Said you know United are called 1 year. Abramovich said team beer in Europe. Omone Dynamo Zagreb. Omone Galatasaray. And Omone Bayern Munich na ne wo. A Champions League game last season. Omo ball with the likes of Fenerbahce. Omo ball with FC20. Any team beer. FC20 are now almost struggle in the Eredivisie. Omo team anshomo. So if Van Nistelrooy could win against PAOK, any team was wrong. But for the last 1 year, we're winning game the Manchester United in Europe. And said you and there, so United players in confidence on the ball. Not all players are performing. But sen can you fan be a benyase can international break be anyhow. Now come man start a bomb game tell you more bona. And for me, the confidence level of the Abba United team within a short time for BYB. And said you games of boy any dia or DG any results so no. And no na ma push ya more said there be akwa big. She numbers I was saying ya semisan man come more pressure crab be me so. It for me Van Nistelrooy within a short stint not the Man United for me he did well.
Okay. Narrow.
Yeah, General. 2 quick stories. And up BBC they are to just Premier League player be Nano ya wada posi for to omonsa freno. Ni nyina ne se emayo amako miensa se wayere wɔn ne wɔn nada baako nso sɛ wɔyere na abato antumi anya no ne nana nti sisi apolisifoɔ ahyɛ aseɛ investigate Premier League player. And in fact, the investigation is started, but according to BBC, and last week Thursday, and they invited a player. No, a man being some more can say, omubo player no club na money, club no paying for anya hoshi, omubo efi na money efi no anya hoshi, and intino mo de akoda police for. Na me how kakra ne say, ye can say, ye they are bemano. He didn't be betuja. Ebekwa ko wiase no ema kro na omo ye these allegation no obehwe mu di mada ebepem ne Mendy Man City ye den sema kuku dam to no so yi ni free Man City mu gu na nima sepoto ekoba ase nya nokre na eye mutual consensual sexual intercourse no ema no nyina obi eno ebepem ne ye de obi adi atodwa nobody knows say sama akria eneni Obasa twi player for akojira baby ya. Okay. Me madwe me say a bread say a ma mo alleged rape cases against men no. E ba there say omo den so dey tudwa. Especially say dia asem wie na is found to be false. E yentro eno madi agu sa be ma no so a especially omo a o sheda be ma na to ne sa frɛ ne bi kura wa ye ne lie wa pene wa kofie ne na koye bibia. Because we share Mendy videos about bonting. She say, "Everyone saw about Rebecca so I didn't any another." In the video, you see the woman on top of the man lying down flat. No bar no seen the shoe dinner konya ba. We are not catching up police for so I didn't any another. Me worry
video no ban ne also.
Yeah.
And now ban we no ko report to be man.
Or they come police for
so rape
or raping no. Sa video no
the police for any video no.
No, say process. They'll investigate. And a Man City for Mendy a free team over 1 year. And a boy in the football ever. And on a D case and eventually the lucky thing was that I'm saying no CCTV cameras and they do fear with their video. And the coach say we are a coach. And you rape me. Eventually, or multimedia zone rated. And I know we interview here. Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Chere say, Yamene Hiro saying, I don't really get the
all praise belongs to Allah.
Yeah, the radiasi. The problem this time around is you're starting to say no. You're being a good man in Mercy. But the people I'm not saying it's a rape. I don't think say I dare say so that. But a big money being so their own business. Have players na eventually most of these things happens in the man's house, but eventually for the rape beto no so beko akọ wiase no ye begu be man no asepoto but obani dimpo yam fa metuja na bi asebio se wo de yandi na oba me ho amaka se wudi bi ya asumesi it no so they would have to look at it again.
Ofan born na can story bi a I'm a chromophobia Korea. I call soft beefy. I'm Korepu Nere. Won't is that sorry? No, Pam, why you won't is that sorry?
So, Pablo, don't I know about one?
Meaning,
yeah, Prophet one,
yes. In the course of game na a chromophony report banner and a do webinar or banner done in Beman.
Hey,
now, be a chromophone repu no one done in Beman or no, that's.
When you did
that go? Your first story is you know Coco Personality. Coco Petit. Yes. Bano Kodasu.
Tani and Nani Rip and Tokwana Dani Agro.
Today is a Quaya, some ya Crovo one too fast, so if you're best, I don't know. We don't know how to say. Think of us MP. Coco Pesa tip na yes. Only chief.
The nation's prophet.
Chief.
Good morning, Prophet One.
The nation's
Yeah,
prophet.
we are number one fan. Me na media sabi to
Emma, the nation's prophet. Afishapa.
Yes, you're
So
great.
only Isaac Ushu and someone who feel the nation's power.
Oh, okay. I also feel it all.
I can feel it.
Okay.
Me so me feel it no.
Oh, sir.
Hey,
And over we can.
And now I come in the video be send.
Over we can on the WhatsApp group.
Fans of the nation.
Yes.
Now then the mom feeling no.
E pedasem keke.
Oh, straightforward.
Oma we can say kra preaching ni sermon ni ade no.
Okay, can boom.
What said there we tie no.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I tell you so yes sports.
Oh yeah.
So there be a round or yeah na this farmer. Oh yes.
So na born no nimbo.
Aye.
Okay.
To blasters issues no to me come adwen pa.
Tell you oh yes sports.
This morning, this Sunday morning, me say no.
I see.
Yeah, because we dey on the Bible FM.
The nation's prophet.
Oh yes.
General,
yeah, you go.
And your common practice. Say coach be every team be a coach team for you. Na team no free mu no. Omani agye ama no. Celebrating a outdoor no. Baby all konso so omo so budget no so. Make a Ruben Amar.
Yes, intense.
It's not a common thing. We shall send a sporting CP fans no one to the stands there. Omakocha special T-shirt. 500 amount no na signing yana. Ohebo motor na.
The last game Obama omo.
Yeah.
Unbelievable scoreline.
Unbelievable.
Omni City.
Omni City.
That
was the last
one. He no
game.
share 4 no.
Braga, I tell you know that game Braga.
No.
Champions League.
Champions League.
City.
City in America. Yes.
City no the last home game.
Okay.
But the last game was against Braga.
Okay.
And also your away game was the form 2.
Yeah.
And also Sabete share 4.
City they say see home.
Home.
Yes.
And then the last home game. General Lejumo yeah no. It's Oma feeling is now they think he's a legend. Odibe 4.5 seasons was sporting CP.
Just 39 years.
Yes, just 39. At the age of 32, no, they football the by the way.
Wow.
A year later, and we had the coaching license and was starting here. And now make us say, belonging to the special breed. O de deceive now on ye be and Drew Mourinho, the and son or they by Chelsea, no. But they think that he's the new Mourinho, our team of Portugal again. United for so excited and so optimistic about his coming. And now we share saying no more hon man there also. Monday no better I can say Obedra Mijidi say on Ruud van Nistelrooy enye adwuma. The Ruud na nkasa ebeboa ono say obeja wako. Now the reason is simple. And I think that is exactly what has happened. I didn't see how Ruud van Nistelrooy was going to work under Ruben Amorim. The reason is that Ruud van Nistelrooy in the scheme of affairs of Manchester United is so huge. The aura around him, the support and everything. That didn't say Obeko Akweshe we are see. We are not the free one. My coach and a philosophy ni bibia. Ruud van Nistelrooy most of his game about the 4-back. But for Amorim, almost all the 4.5 season I would do was sporting CP no. A 3-back no. A two teams said they belong to different group. Yeah. And I say philosophy could be a bit different. Besides that, and then coaching, Obia pedobe trusting. Obia pedobe trusting. This young guy, Obabe for Ruud van Nistelrooy, so mentioned as I didn't see how it was going to work. I think Van Nistelrooy has done his bit. I belong to those who think he did well and were prepared grounds very well for Amorim. Set team and the spirit in the BR form. Now 4 matches, some 3 wins, massive wins, a draw against Chelsea, confident. And then before say Ruud be take over no. Now Bruno Fernandes and share a single goal for United in the Premier League. But they say we are dressing room dressing room. Yeah. We are boy for Abeche. Confidence is back. And we prepared the grounds for the guy. Me assure any major assignment now. We're back in the middle of the season. Usually a difficult task, taking a job in the middle of the season. How are Obe inculcating the 3-back philosophy and say formation in the team? Luckily for him, who can't him or what centre backs to do Man United come about 6 established centre backs. The rest will be choosing among the 6 which 3 And I say Bia or the fullback in Biba Bekanwa and Obia him say or on the wing backs no and can obviously Mazraoui and then Dalu. But what Sheno Sporting CPR in Pempi open one offensive wing back and one defensive minded wing back. In Tianyan was Obehasiano, not Ganacho Neil Rashford or Beboba Aquas a wing back. How are the methods? United boys in the Betimafano is another thing. Anymore. General, all in all, I think the wind blowing around Old Trafford is good. Don't forget, say, Washene Jumasi, a United currently Carrington, baby, a senior team no yeno, Oma closing it down to Omuno Emano and the academy the training grounds and that is where he has started with the team.
They be see with the performance of nations in away games, they should even thank God for being banned from home rather than appeal, although I don't support their actions. Is it true? Kingsley Boachi Yadom, Sembia Basa, come Mickey Babatrasi, now or the Hunsem, and so Abreye. Andy doesn't like coaches, especially Dr. Ogum. How can you say we should give Maresca time, but Dr. Ogum shouldn't be given time? I want his view on Pep losing 4 games in a row. Can we also say he should be sacked? Okay. Andy should sometimes be fair to Dr. Ogum. All right. Why do we abraya? Me who faith. Me name say na ye udin dia. Okay. Well, I'm wanted. Okay. Okay. Far hono. Okay. Throwing na man for throwing. Chelsea walk register. We have. Nasila na enkoye na within this short time and you may pick it up. So no one say no kan what you say was your memories ka time one kasa
ma minima say okay me mpe Dr. Oguma say why dey why me there am penase
also Pep crowd lose 4 games
untimi nka say Pep lose for all pam no Pep ne Carlo they are the standard and problem no makom they are the only coaches are on me no problem no makom beating as I san and the football na ye born no me no the standard of coaching. Problem now or makum no mummy no Carlo insisana no. Pep next game market, he will change it.
No, Ogum don't mean change it.
Ogum. Last year I will change it there. One team so no yaman opportunity to be. Coach Ogum, he has been given enough opportunity to redeem his image. He couldn't. And I'm he had a full season. He had a full season. And I see players and you know the players in no. That was the argument. Players ni na akọ. And the card you no feel say omo betimi aboa na ma ne team na koyi. And na wakọ fa omo ankrofo de aba. And na odiebo season and na enkoyi. Until how do you liken it to the other people America? It's you know what time a game will you buy for Coach Ogum to redeem his image? I gave you a series of Kotoko coaches who perform far better than him. Omo kra obi an entertain no omo se enza omo time bio. Until what time again? Until how do you compare that to Pep and Carlo?
My last season, sir, Kotoko season, it was in about 4 phases. We had first round. I'm starting in then it picked that till we first round. Yeah, beko AFCON. I think Sena Kotoko na that first also. Yes. Then omo buy Sheriff oni adi pray. And if we lose it to us, then omo come and things turn around again and they ended the season on a high note. So at least there was a point in time where omo end the season Obeka said they changed things. Meaning say Obeka say Maresca changing things there. Then we can also say that it is possible things can also change given time. But what I've not heard from Andy Bia say sack Ogum now no. I've not heard that from you if you have said that there.
No Ogum me can say no say ranko Ogum say how can say sack na obi an sack no. So there was no need for you to even say the tone. Nobody will sack him. Who will sack him? Why they will sack him?
You be na point you.
Into Obeho forever.
Dear why you know?
Why go sack him say?
You want to be sack Coach Ogum?
Ada nye obi na ni si ho.
Munka de obe sack him.
Me say you obi na ni si ho.
You know, Coach Ogum obe sack him.
Oh, he say wa mo no ono abe sack.
Na nim ti won mo de bon obon. To Coach Ogum mo de bon obon. You know, I mo de bon obon.
Also, my understanding is that I say a second by a new be second.
Obi any obe second.
Obi any obe second.
I said you
make say oh he say. So I'm on home model.
It's Coach Ogum obon mo.
You know his estimation no. At the right time so or uncle or he say or he say no abe second. No,
but say, coaching, you have 10 matches. There are some who will analyze, say, your starting season at a point in time was good. When you have some 4 matches speller, and you're so poor. If you're a decision maker, it is possible you want to find out, say, why that. Maybe try can say, those 3 matches, you know, or travel around didn't help them. Bechem game, no, was a game they should have won. But so you'll be a person also go into history. I will say, as when was the last time since 2016 Kotoko team Eji League no more strong ground, they are unable to win at Bechem.
No, but now it's also a matter of time. So after Bechem, any one other game become us win.
Bechem game ban I'm saying
the second and surprise.
Bechem game no we and run and make it that statement and no I'm say after the next 2 games.
After Bechem day no can before Bechem.
No, I think so after.
So Lusu Bechem.
You see, after the next 2 games, if he doesn't get the results, then I wouldn't be surprised if anybody calls for his surprise.
Okay, these are the train nations. Any Adriana.
Until I make us. That's my position has still not changed. Yeah, that's my position.
What are the reasons why Kotoko is not performing now? I will buy from Dr.
Oh, I think some my explanation is here.
We are so creative.
I just explained not long ago.
But all the word you say the time is now.
You know, I was said just after the Bechem game in Komujana Coin. Just after the Bechem game.
I see.
I was in Komujana Coin.
I see.
Yes.
Because we need to be able to prove again. Say,
you know, and yes, coach, you
the time.
The time, bay. And yes, on you know, sometimes you can be the best, but baby, wow, quite a dumano untimin yet. And yes, on Yadia, and as only good coach. How many coaches are at this level now? But baby, there are other factors that will not help you to deliver. And for me, that is what has happened to him in Kotoko.
I wonder how Franco enjoys discussing sex-related issues. Also, the Franks are Frank Asumi, Unaudiwi Abrenaru, or enjoy news, you know, they bro now, or enjoy. Say, Joe, ask him to compare Maresca and Ogum. Unless and that's where he said their situations aren't the same, and that Ogum has been there for 2 years. Okay, no, the buy no, here na so. The next one, please. Is it true that Abagna has been reported to CAS by his Moldovan team? Please, we want to know why. Kwame we are the way free Mankasim and so Abreye. Manchester United fans should lower their expectations because we've seen a similar coach who was compared to Mourinho but failed in the EPL. His name was Andreas Villas-Boas. He came to limelight during Mourinho's big performances, and Villas-Boas was very young then. Okay, Villas-Boas. Kofi Kaswana and Osaidi way aba yehunu bebrebe ye don buy ni nyina no ankwa nkosihwe. Good morning, sir. My super authentic sports crew. I've read elsewhere that a renowned Ghanaian football administrator is involved in a fraudulent deal and is being chased. Kindly throw more light on this. You are my trusted source. I beg you. Mohammed Ishaku Sechedumasi and so Ediwei Breyen. Yemsha Zekov Mohammed. And so there, good morning. They can't sack Kumasi Ten Hag after Nations and Adriana games. They should wait for us to whip them on the 15th of December. Zekov Mohammed. And so they are no. Maybe James Kodie, though the contract clauses between Asante Kotoko and Ogum clearly says if Ogum plays 4 matches without a win, we can fire him without paying anything to him. And now he has played 4 matches without a win. It's so clear that Ogum has hit the rock. He has nothing positive to offer again. Jamsko and Sudi Breyen. Nana Bobie Ansa, good morning. I'm a Heart of Oak man. I'm a Heart of Oak Manchester United and a strong sympathizer of Madrid. So as you and Naru said yesterday, me bleedipa. Okay. No. And afterwards, the husband of the wife was like, ever since we married, the woman has not done anything like that to him. Okay. So the man even suspected his wife arranged the robbery with the armed robbers. Okay. All right. Video no. And I'm say Nana Bobi answer the amame. Sorry, Nana make say but say one ekano. Ọba na kromfo no wura dem ho korepu sofo ne yire no. No edane kromfo no. Ma ono koda so. Nti after no na o ka say if you so worry oba no sa style nankasa oba ni ni bi da nti chi na suspecting say ene e bia oni akromfo no na organize this ade no
sa
no mu wi ano ono so went to one control no come out and done by Bobi answer the video na bro we name say later wait me eti gakra it video e bi so we dey enye pono na enye eya say no pambo chichirizim
za and you said that you me no
I really didn't know my show. Yeah. Near tear exactly what happened. Yeah. Court case, I mean, I say, Nana Bobi has made that part for the video. Yeah, dream was with me. Okay. And the issues here and there. Yeah, but Shahin fan. New
Chief.
Yes.
Last time Rana make us a critical point as a nation. Coach Otuado, ne ho akire na afi na ho be kire ne pa. The squad no nature or they kwako face 2 games no very tough. We are missing out Semenyo and Inaki Williams in the final third. Midfield as well. You lose key players. Be defense they no me share hopa. But and then no me share midfield and probably key positions and roles be obetimi the new boys na abani bi na mahwe probable line up the shape or the game a bit detail on the Blasters. Coach Dr. Ogum, Coach Abubakar Watara, 2 coaches we mo akire mo. So what can you local season na ye born wa hase no a coach your champion ne ho akire no Piquet or no so ne ho akire no men kan sa coach Karim Zito and a coach Asarbedi Akon. All these coaches have come under intense pressure. But men now room discussion on Hasfolk and a Kumasa Santicoto coaches.
Okay.
Now made my opinion for the season no aba. But say Joe, my journey a yeme na kakra kotoko a fancy home. I didn't have folk there. So more winning game na ye half of a goal no more winning him part they celebrate. But the kotoko winning game na 1-0. No more agitated echo players in coaches in so. Say Joe, I didn't hear.
Okay.
Me mentia sekra.
Madrid never santia.
House of folk the half goal every ni game no o ma wie coach ne fan hunko fi. Ba kotoko enya 1 goal e the winning game. Hey. Me mentia se.
Interesting question.
I'll be looking at those little details in the power on the board.
Okay. All right. Yen komra na yen hwe ni nyina. Uncle Joseph, as say you are live in the seed department of SNIT in Accra. Uncle Joseph, and the way about seed department of SNIT, Accra. Yadamasipa, Monkoswa, na Monche, workers now, Honina, Yachia Munina, Yadomus, especially Boss Nankasa. Ose,
Yadachi Susu, Omoneso.
Yes. Okay, Yabakwaba, Nafi, Yashwe Diakano, and so let Andy suggest 4 coaches who can replace Ogum. If he's sacked now. Looking at how Andy is talking about Ogum, I think he should add coaching job to his work. And I'll be happy to see him coaching Hearts of Oak or Kotoko one day. Patrol Land Service, Ashtown. Then also the Abba. No. Okay. Me share Yaya Mohammed. Yaya Mohammed and so the message we are Breme. The Yaya Sisay and no pay. Na mini DDD in free ho and sana quickly my Yaya Mohammed and so the minimum interest Yaya Mohammed ewo sa story imu. O say Nana Ponsa's club is reportedly facing a 3-month payment delay to players and technical staff due to the unpaid salaries. The head coach and assistant coaches have tendered their resignations, prompting the goalkeepers trainer to assume interim leadership for the upcoming match. Yaya Mohammed, Doma Inklu, Oh no. Yeah, so the message you bring me minimal there.
Yeah, it's true.
What will be sir?
Yeah, it's true. I saw the story. Said the story was done yesterday.
Okay.
Site near story near moldfootball.com. The Moldova phone. According to the coach the Dina Dinkakra.
Okay.
Adrian Sonovic. I don't know if I got it well.
I see.
On an assistant, we no granted interview. And also, Wajay Jumano. Why Juma Bosumi and San in Trianica.
Okay.
Into Omuntimin to us when you say Jumani Bim to an assistant in a Jay Juman. I know. Wajay Jumana to tea. Next match is the goalkeeper's trainer, according to the story, will be the one coaching the team.
I see.
And it looks like it's not only the coaches who are not being paid. The players are also in the same soup. And that's the story coming in from Moldova. Adrian. Ojai Jumana to us,
I see.
3 months. Team the Spartan Sport.
Wow.
On said and I are free. What do you call it?
Petrocam, yeah.
Uncle Spartani.
Okay.
It is Spartani or no coach now resigns in team into Aneka.
Wow.
For 3 months. On an assistant.
I see. Now the hands on the Tifa Abagna, is it true? What's going on? Is it true that the club now report on Amakas?
It's a story of sister anymore, but I think they be a shared MP Brisa.
Okay. One guy be the message be by FSR issues now. Secretary Duma say, Mamin Pepe di Nanga me and kind on so we are on top of sa issue no so quickly. Nafi ya twaso de ama for Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9. Guy need the free a year Secretary Duma say and a buy. Or say, good morning, my super authentic sports crew. I've read elsewhere that a renowned Ghanaian football administrator is involved in a fraudulent deal and being chased. Kindly throw more light on this. You are my trusted source. I beg you. Mohammed Ishaku, Secretary Duma say, and also who be.
Generally, a story of Neba.
Okay.
The story now is got to do with Moldova stories, Nebia.
Okay.
I'm sure, say, as we name it, could be a neighbor clear.
Okay.
For now, I want to call it allegations, even though I have some details.
Okay.
But I want to call it allegations. Now, I allow my process, influence about.
Okay.
It's about. It involves a Ghanaian business person.
I see.
And then the football administrator.
Okay.
And then the Moldovan club.
Okay.
And it started. There's correspondence. And I don't know where Bekonti Kamilbe Jamia.
Okay.
In Libya for now.
Okay.
Now, how it's got to do, because issues that have people's reputation on the line, sometimes you want to be a bit circumspect with it. But I've seen sufficient. I wouldn't call it sufficient evidence, but correspondence now there actually is an ongoing story.
I see.
And Rana Jones, I think there will be so actual one of our journalists in the and I'm sure there was the maybe that
but social I be a hold of issue.
It's a story that is coming up. Maybe Yeah. On the issue of
a border on fraud in this
fraud and those things, especially how he has put it. So the person is involved in fraudulent deal, we'd have to be very circumspect with it.
Okay.
But how the story is going, it doesn't look good.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look so good. Let's leave it
aside. China in full story.
You see, details, only Abagna. You know, Abagna was given to them on, I think, 1 year loan in March 2024. Then in July, Abagna was reassigned to a different club. The Petro Club, for the few, is the services of Abagna. 1 year, and the leadership of the club, move from there to a different club. So they've taken the boy to CAS, hoping say CAS become Masam at their mom. And it's a whole lot.
Okay.
But you know what I can tell you for now, and it's a Petruka for no per Omon position, they sacked Nana Amponsa.
Oh, okay.
Yes. From Omo end, they sacked him.
Wow.
Yes, he be or no resign, I be to say the initial conversation at the mine, and maybe at the appropriate time. Like I said, let's leave it.
All right. Into social media for the marking kind of honey, I didn't know. Who's the train? Now the appropriate time and details. Okay. Say, original hearsay, any allegations, there are proof, in your empire. For now,
it's one thing. The club saying A, B, and then another person saying this and that. When Nana Yamposa himself has also not spoken.
Okay.
Is
everybody in your club and they can say, oh, okay. All right. Yemfesia. Yebasamba na ba beto. Awa.
Sergio.
O headlines kakra.
Sergio.
Na fe mi go din komombra.
Yeah, Afcon game bi.
Won so jama bet abatna asom na yenko.
Afcon qualifiers game bi limbo. Na meka Mozambique ni Mali Sergio. Okoba yesi bi a game na ntimi amaso.
Mozambique Mali.
Okay. Due to political unrest ekoso ewo omina nkasa Mozambique no so. Omo atoaba na disputed elections aba so Sergio. Ukoba mi were interest game no mu. Benin ni Nigeria qualifies. Na Benin coach interest no no former Nigeria coach. And o ka seju naba a calf best na eba awards na eba so next month no. Ono watu awie di ama Ademola Lookman.
All right.
So seju
okay, Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Namo amo share DSTV channel here 364, Go TV channel amo share ho 121. Medin komo kakra. Na okay, maminko Dr. Dawood. Na share before some Dr. Dawood no. Many semens heba ebedin komo kakra na fi yakani na to so ede amama referee kala mama also akwaba na se bibia ede okay okay I know voice na on and off eba neko
asa wa on say
semens put me mo kala mama voice nem enye I want for be 22 years yare ago be 22 years but me yefro
chama be tuma bo na say hu ye koso obi one man na normal head ayi na e man that time so we man spiritual
spiritual muntimi what did they mean spiritual
spiritual ko tu we spiritual and was spiritual they also hu video
they dey true o de be ko wu and they just o de ko wu okay what do you mean go on camera
yo
yeah
nambo na koba enura na mo kan me test ya de bi bro wi ano
ade na test ya there everybody now see yendi obokala koba
ya be shemi kina na ade kudi enti
ya o season ya se grado muntu ya ba
the root cause ya be na
ya some stories all right Silver on atras ye no want to come kakra na they will be answer the bebremo penifo makwaba
oba de na adum general
all right me sha chefru
yo general meda cp na etifo ne arefo se amu bibia kwaba e de aba semense ba clinic so ayare sabia e wo kumase asokore mampon a enne nyankopon nam yensa so a nipa pi na yenyo ma hoto dodo na no mo yare no fan say ayom se kwankro no semense se kwankro bia ni aso ye ho ti safo ni nyina nyankopon nam semense so amomu nyo ma hoto na me ye kan se ada no na me ka bibi about enteric fever ewa ha last week be ka typhoid fever na ni ahwe papa bi de ma mi gina so am be ka sa typhoid fever no ni ahwe papa bi a papa no fon kete na osin ko foot to guna sum say na you know spiritual say na kan ya hunhum de because say de wa ye nura hodo ya na ne ho nto no enti e wo se o fa bi na okorhwehwe akire na test de wa ye bia kama obaye no ye hu say because senchene na de do na osori ano ofe na obowa ne ade afen so fon ano fon ne kon no aduane bia na ensansan bia begu no enti ye di kan ye ne syphilis test
ye ne syphilis say ye hwe say ebia na enam san yade ne bi no anya na enim ana say ebia na HIV grant ye dikan ye syphilis no ye no na bibia ni ho sa ena ye no weather test no ye ne typhoid ne hu say samuna typhoid mo no bi won ni paduanom eno na etete ne sa no na afi na duru akira say obo wakra na moja efiri mu ba he da bia ye kasa asem we say obi anya osa eduru akiri pa ubon say unya sa atibia we ya okosa atibia na kro na mu obi so anya typhoid ekosa atibia kro na typhoid kra de kwa akira etimi ma obi et say de wabodam no chese nyame adom nra asem pa ye te ye ne say papa no esan ba review na nipa na ne so tia na eti na oba ya fere ye hwe no kra na ehunu nipa kro because wasanse sakra ne skin na ye nwunran ne ade nyina asesa enti ye ka kiro se wanya sa typhoid bi ni bia emfa nko ba bia tumdika fabra semense ba clinic na semense for mo aw if you say ye wo hunro ya ka kiro se ye other therapies because so di agra typhoid no etimi kan kidney o etimi kan wadwen enti so ba ye be your reflex no ye be your massage ni nyina bi uye no to nchen a ulcer de ne ye kan ja because ulcer de ahodoa ni nyina say you esophageal da oboso ana say wo minimum ha ana say wo de no gastric da oyam ana say wo de na ediodo na wonso no ho na da yesi tumlika na fabra semense ba clinic na semense for mo aw ye wo freyen ba bia wo bia semense e betima abo because ye de abrochire de abagana de tene say e bia wo hwe e free achiri ni say Kessben de ba bia because ye timinya course free Nigeria no ne South Africa no ne ade nyina ba bia wo hwe e free amanone kra na hwe e free a wo de answer obe free number no 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 and I say 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 share say yade na tena so ache make us say wo de enye typhoid and enye ulcer wo de na enam nsan yade ni bi gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia genital wart and I say human papillomavirus and I say herpes simplex 1 or 2 and I say de HIV and I hepatitis B and I say C infant na okra because fine infections in kwa de semens yen ene etimi tu infection ase efiri so se oba semens be yen hwehwemu because ya catch us say da bia yen ho no they ato a lay down procedure they say ade ne say oba ye do kan do collab because ya de bia na wo de ba enti o se ehun yare ne fare bai afei gina pen na se pempen so ya de ndu waduru me o se ehun ni nyina bro be ka say the cause because obi dey acute obi dey chronic eduru a wo se ye de ma chronic any acute no difference wo enti o se semens hu sa na ma ni nyina ansa na ya start say ma waduru anase ye the other therapies na da bia ka ho asem no ye de bia yo afen so obi ane de complications bia certain make us say wanya nam sa ya de ni bi nani wanya ha wo nani ontimi nhwe kane a sa ni pakro na wa na nani prunsuo nani na ye ko ida say friends say chlamydia conjunctivitis anase gonococcal conjunctivitis anase wo de na diabetes ni wanya e na aka wani fabra semens kumasi asokore mampon ye ni asokore mampon rural bank ni di nhwe ni mu na onyankopon fa ye so mo awo make us say wo de no sciatica hwe sciatica mo bi sabi wafon ye tan obi nti ase ade nti na tesa hwe onya ye no because sciatica no so spinal cord no na free course no dodo na ye spine no mu na free bia na wo de na herniated wo disc no I say gel na ewom no pushi ana say pie ababontin enti aman kasa ni siso ubenya effect no ewo sabi woto ase ana so wachi ho na akra ye usisi kra be say nya yi wo ho ne ba bone wo ho be house anhwa na wo kan sembi semens say yen ye physio center no sa ne ma we panti tru ne de hwe say ye stroke say ye wo de spondylosis nwanya ana say wo de no ye sciatica nwanya tumlika fabra semens ba clinic aso ye na semens emwa with enu papa aye nnuane eni nnuane nu aye chichi edijuma ye ho no brana beji bi afen so na therapies ahodo physiotherapy no ho afen ye reflexology no eno so ho ha ye de beboa ansa ne ayɛ therapeutic massage ayɛ no so papa ɛbɛboa ayi saa ɔha wei nyina afiri hɔ akɔ ama wo afei yɛ sɛ woaduro wabɔnteɛ no so bɛboa no de mɛgya ama Dr. Gan na watoa so afiri hɔ kɔ ɛde ama yɛ na ansa na mɛsɔre kora number no yɛ 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 anaasɛ 0530 123 996 frɛ saa numbers wei na yɛmmoa ɔna wo nso tumi nya wahotɔ
Sergio, you bet you have for no tea for said another doctor canona. Sergio, answer me car guy no said, I may cost work as a stroke yare no cements. Yagusua Jinemo, yes, sir, yare dear, and Monday we say such a DBC. Yama me ba coin that I bet you on match a cacra. Na Nediano because na condition actual on home, or so at that them 15 good years. 190 chinia na shanka nyame say otienka wa fidikasi ya so ne yede ne bae na enra that was Monday no me kwa adwuma ma oba wa me ko hu no na mani agipa because for a very long time na me ni kumase etina ma me nya access to the woman but Monday na me hu na mani agi because oba no ono atumi nanti si form di nkomo me ko eche say oni doctor o ye physio no kra no ma fa adamfo a omo bon komo nyegidam ama me oba kasa kra na ho ayedin because sabi nanim fa no na ba bia achia na kasa no nso ntumi ma ehwaka nya me ko nkomo omu di na say efe kra keke me koso akyere say utie yen udie ne stroke me fa ma o wodie ne ya wo say de ada ye be kan no nyame nam ye so ama ye de ahenasa ato we nya say bia ye koye surgery ana say yo abibiduro ene akwankyera ye ne mo di sintino ye de ahenasa abakuruma no etu utie yen a wodie ne ye de enam yare ne saa nyoma de ye te na doctor kan ho asem no say wo saa ha ye bobo su nko ade ne cement beto nchia ne fa o yare fo ne bra ne behwe adanse ankofu odi no bo sampa cement ye wo mfidi papa esa wo nuru papa na say do ye be kono na adura say ye di ne hom empreda na say gini di wo kromo a de bia e ba e ka ho asem ye cement vital e ba mixture and then the capsules and no na dodo na afre no agan no utie me obi for say doctor me pacho agan no nsuo no ana mo aduro ba kutopa me pacho aduro no agan no ye woni nsuo ne topae na yentie ne ye condition bi won ma odi nsuo de bedum topae ana condition bi won so abedum ida nsuo no nko a ana se topae no nko a utie mo se de na mpacho sisi yare pa na aduro ba ko ene cement vital herbal mixture aya na me pese me kirechirem se wanum no bebre kwa ye ka se ye ka dance ayen sorry enti wo de koto aduro ni bi se woto a usisi yare refre na miye se usisi yare enti na akotoye obenum aduro na to aso ba ku mienu miensa me sha obo enya se 3 bottles obenum aduro ba ku na wato ba ku mienu miensa wo be frɛ dia dance efi se aduro ni ya nwanwade na nsenkyerɛ ne ye ba nsoso ne soso me pa cho uti enye no kwa ennamu yare de bia ka se bema wa ye mre wompam eno na de bia semens edigi ni di no efi se oba Ghana na ka agan dia obi anum se agan dia e aduro ba akopɛ me pa cho no ho asɛm ne ye kai bema wa ye mre se bi sesi adbo ani anu agemu okoba ko a untumi nkobio se jo obi dia asore kra ne da ho aje wa moamo ansa na wotumi ade agum enye fe oye bema na se hawa ye bo wo bi a me pa chokoto agan ni bi sebi uni ahode a be gina oba so ma oba ka se sebi oye bema koto aduro ni bi na oto aduro na fre doctor se doctor pa cho me de manpower me pese me jimi dia be ma dosage abe me de ne yesisi ya be ma dosage me de ne sciatica be ma dosage koko uja na ya na moja wo mkoto bi me pa cho ba menses e ma ye be 2 days 3 days na down su koto bi se jo aboyare bebe kwase ne sent no oto aduro na fre o fra so doctor mpacho me de na manpower se de me ka me ma dosage yare koko oba na menses oba oni atenka kotobi ne frɛ na this is jo herbal shops ni nyina de agum o pedron bia frɛ na man 0240 616061 0240 616061 oto anka e ma refi se obefrɛ doctor ne a kyerɛ se do bisia ye no
okay semese ba be dem asipa na fi numbers no so do zikan no mo frɛ na mo ne omo eni enkomo omo wo api omo de beboa mo ye to so e de amamo awa Mohammed e de Africa Stories ne sam kakra enso bebrain na fe mo WhatsApp videos a mo de brain no so no e wa ha amrepam ye betie ni nyina Newton Latte Marijata e won sam kakra ha oni e be call screen no anim na ode abrain your local stories kakra ha so kwa Mickey e de hun sam beba na e ho discussions kala esi o wasam ka na referees no yentuo mu ko yentuo mu kaminim kala mo de asoma se be kan na sese
you know asika se umie makala nyaika kala sika na se na be ka dia yempene ma nka wa
what's my kind the number of times I what can referees ska e ka ye di o ma yentua e
uni
e se obegina na every day
yeah Joe what said it just say nka be do an ka do an ma coach bi anka referees mbi because asem no referees are a third force of Ghana football So we administrators now be your mom bobo and we are without referee kwe. I no muso na training and abedu samre. It's all this one. Na say was a challenge na. I say public neti. Na bibi ko see what me hu ba be free ba. Because all the club administrators no obi a bobo we a referee. Obo kasa we a referee. But referee na enya da nyina na ba hu ni say o. Say Ghana form ko bobo Angola. Another by na Wednesday, Thursday, na Wednesday no. Referee no owo. Wada ojuju.
Kalasa we say the bia.
The bia ya kaba jojo. Any say na tie dia. Any say bobo ni wi a. Ma coach bia am complaining so so e pen sa dia.
Because
amunja man nkom.
Okay.
It is obi ka dia ya ba be ka de kudi entia. So amunyina ye din dia. Ye be din en fa ye ho.
All right.
Snembom so be bia na no kan. Na so you stakeholder. We a club administrator. This is what is going on. Kala e ka e na mo ka tre empathy for no. No people are not saying anything. Okay. But you be kasa no one they be na be kan dia. They also be pave way massa mo be.
Saying a woman.
For last season, I got 10 weeks. This season.
Last season, I got 10
weeks. Premier.
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
And 3 referees, no.
24th week, 34th week, up to 34th week, we enter.
This season.
I shall say about 10
weeks.
You enter.
There are 20 weeks.
20 weeks. And son, a mad dear, and a man, mad dear. A man who joy at your mama wants or baby afro. Senior me come at Miniska.
Can I make a website? You can demartin. Refuge na a man, mem. Munkase. Oh, Eduma Okwakoye. Now, Fro be said almost. As a way that it makes sense.
But make us so. Otiana Oka.
When you mean no problems with Casimo, I'm call demonstration.
That's it.
Strike.
Yes, your leader said Jaco Kayan as a futuro instructor when they were going to Prampra One Kobe.
Yeah, innocent.
One
Kobe saying.
I saw an instructor, I said, Colano Koya, I saw Coco Tradi. Yeah, innocent.
Okobina no can
because of public accounts committee, I said, Okoka said, no, we are the least people. Yet you are
refugees in India.
Ghana and India.
Because I chairman or knew what is going on. It says like a committees beyond my council because I share their opinions to FN. Yeah, innocent.
Yari na mananko.
Joe, that me metra if you get away some castle and Casemini de Laka.
Omuno di nko say
Joe me se me metra Joe me metra cafe say oya part of it all the time. E dey enti free public accounts committee by one kobi. Me metia. Na me ni kotoro nenam. E dey na see e free the committee me kotoro obi. Every say no officer nyoma bia ekoso a obeka no no this is how me tia me kasa asem wo yeti because enoma hankola de what honum se sie ya na se akola bi beduru no pa be se 6 o'clock every tamale e ba be di match oh boase no beduru no afsa rasika
akwakola mo be di
yes because Joe bi na make and you timi so make catch am say enoma we say enipa ehunu a we are not day ebe continue. They continue a benefiting crop from your sabi. Ama football in the koso
20 weeks.
20 weeks.
So there was a time when the time and Joe,
we are not complaining.
I make us say see another that's it. Anything
for leaders.
Yes.
So
yes, minim so mo kana yeka. So man ya ebe pie.
That's a period.
No, that be no, your mind sanction here be no. Wo hu.
Wo de mame ko awal. Besa ba ho biu. Na see it here na bosume. See mu de 20 months na entua eka. So when you entua mo ka week bia. Ana amwa.
Na
it be almost week last year.
No, last year. The manifesto do be shame no. Am I be atie na say
5 months.
5 months. Okay, into 5 months that's entua eka.
Still I must say you kwa bosia. And so le na better there.
Everybody knows what is going on in football.
The mumu
Kala. You see the story. Some kwana in the history of football. 5 months. Yentu amuka
still
mo sorry am ko jebosia mo de ni dia ni opepa eni ahofama
ko na lerigu no waduru ho 2 days ajira ko tukra no so no nui
o kala
e da me ka se
e pass ana
mo mresa da wo kana nya no kwesa mo bre
jo bread here omo bread papa
Joe mudidi
o sorry no pa
musankwan
o ya sure
se nya pa mi hwa rekunti asel mo ye adwuma no
Joe
don't ever ka kokra this obo busia
I'm telling you
na still
I was so
now unim say
awa yenko asena kala time no aso manu kododo
o de menka
menka so say time but o manu kododo
me pesa no na me kire
Mr. Kobayabo has it that facts are secret, comments are free. Andy is a secret man. That's why his words of truth hit people. Ogum has the pedigree but cannot perform at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. All right. Our Bremwe na yehwe.
Nyamiboa next month yebeko Morocco na yakwakob ana the best player on the continent na seju at least you have the nominations number ama coaches no any national team captains na shase to omaba. Now interestingly this week there was a game between Benin and Nigeria. Ewo AFCON 2025 qualifiers. The penultimate game amobebo ediewi. Na mene ukase the Super Eagles team no any Benin team say you bia pitch camp ewo Abidjan honum na game no baso. Na interestingly former Nigerian coach ene oside the man on the touchline for the Beninois team na meka genotro ena odi akwako tuja say ono aba wato no for the CAF best no wadi kan to awie na interestingly oto edema Ademola Lookman meka Atalanta any the Super Eagles of Nigeria player no yenyina bekaya. This was the man who started the crusade of convincing Ademola Lookman say on switching the nationality from England no meboma Super Eagles of Nigeria. Washasiye no Obama England from under 17 and the 20. He was part of the under 20 setup. Omokoji the World Youth Championship in 2017. And maybe a kodu ba say Nigeria for no kwa kudu ne nim no mo ne kasa say on jai England no meboma Nigeria. Now it was during the term of this man on the touchline for the Super Green Eagles when he was the man who was coaching the team. But unfortunately, Wama mebo at that time na get throw. By the time so Obano de na get the throw omodi kind apamano. And he was the man who started the crusade, who did it massively for them, and then of course it turned out to be true, and he came and represented the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He is highly tipped to win the Africa Best Footballer of the Year based on the performance what done it. Of course, as part from say be AFCON or Obeka say what born home still or say continue see what he did for Atalanta during the UEFA Europa League final, and he still continue to be churning very good results. Yeah, you know Bekai Adia or the year the former team Meka Napoli Adia Okoye and Ademola Lookman Napoli any Atalanta game no Napoli current coach. Said that, so we saw very good performance from Ademola Lookman. So Sergio is highly tipped to win the Africa Best Footballer of the Year. Sergio, Oko Mozambique, many ukasei currently there is political demonstrations koso. Na ningina kweti se last month omotuaba. Na omotuaba no it was a highly contested election between Niewaweni a friend Daniel Chapu and also the opposition leader and Didi Venancio Mondlane. So after the elections, Ekoye disputed. Demonstration are from last month up till now. Even few days ago, Seju, now there were political demonstrations. People were on the streets, burning cars, burning ties, and no video, no, and a tregu TV, so now man for no. And Seju, important AFCON qualifier game, between Mozambique and Mali, Maputo, the capital. Now, Seju, almost due to this political unrest, the game is in limbo because the security of even Omo Bebo na Nkasa Seju enye highly guaranteed due to political unrest na ekosono. Now, Seju, almost ruling party na tenaswa since independence. For 49 years, the ruling party has been the one superintending over the country. And for 49 years, after Somokotu Abano still, Seju, the ruling party won, of which the opposition disputed. Demonstration ekosono. Seju, way politics, but you've seen Ababe affecting sports. Indication ban say game no limbo. Ebia na kafa say ebia there could be a postponement. Omunyam fa bibia enyama metu obium, but Seju, due to that political unrest now, ekoso ewo Mozambique no. almost ebia na the Mozambique and Mali clash no say you na ntimi amaso e wo Maputo. It's very very unfortunate with regards to those incidents na e koso no say you eno at the CAF Women's Champions League no 2 games no in the second group of games no etwaso na interestingly University of Western Cape from South Africa defeated Eagle de Medina, the team from Senegal, in the second group game, no. And Sawaha AS FAR from Morocco also beat TP Mazembe by 3-1. So after 2 rounds of games for AS FAR, they are now on top of the table with 6 points. And Sergio, omo do semi-final, based on the performance now, omo done it, you know. Say some of your clubs and qualify, so the interest in what the CAF Women's Champions League is you and yet interesting to some of our people. I say yen club previously yenya Hazakes ladies mo alcohol yenya ampemda kwamo alcohol honum seju is one of the things koso ewo Morocco make the CAF Women's Champions League na baso honum seju Imam Ashur seju make Al Ali midfielder no seju you know the betu just say yachino or more in prison in 6 months for assaulting a security guard. Said you and papa based on the incident in a course. So one of the early games, said you assault to a security guard. Very good midfielder. Okay. If this kind of Subai Ebabe won the game now, said you honestly moi because or you technically gifted, very good footballer. Say indiscipline. Ebe tuna bra bomuna. It goes on this tangent. Ne kobase ebia as a player. Wabra uwa within will carry a money in prison by 6 months. I said you very very unfortunate. Very very the same also happens to Johnny Jordan. Said you me can say South Africa authorities are channel. Yes, that is Jordan. Okay. Yes, almost say we use some of association no make a South Africa Football Association is no e dey acquire the personal use be. Said you currently me can say you or one same police or South Africa. I see. It's also unfortunate. Man, what tennis watch or see or bet twice for fourth term. But involving in this kind of situations, no, for investigations in final one in my idea. But these are the investigations are so far and things are or South Africa.
All right, Awal Mohammed. Yeah, twice Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9. Emra so say ye kofa WhatsApp videos no kakra na yetie de musumoka kakra ansana yaba aba betwa so de abamo so videos na ready amama enti kakra.
Good morning Sir Joe. Nsina min to bianwe coach Abreseni. Sir Joe me ba jama ha ma bishua no ma bia me pesenka mo betima ya ma ewo mo sports na nke be boy pa old players no abidi Pele Tony Eboa ke best senka mo be yi de bia so se bia biki bia no mo be ka player ba ko ehun se mamai because be jama asia Tony Eboa o mun sini form kura ushia ubia even mi kote na ekoshia ubia ya no ka Tony Eboa strong player abebe ne bese nya striker we biem asamoja na nke ya ase ne kakra tika mesre se ya monka omo nsem na ye abano nso ya te omo asem bi medase.
Seju, good morning. Anapede bako Mididi Eric. Seju asemba kakra mbese me kan che kotoko supporters ne say. Sisi a team ni kwa yenko na nye coach enye players so supporters na nae. Unim de ntia. First na nasa fuje mu di football echipa. Se player kwa na park so ba won say bibi ewo ni mu edudu. Nanzo ene ye jai players na no mun ko den si player bi na park ni so akotoko honhom ni enini mu ono angas na ho de no de ba na ho de ni enti mo kotoko. As a folk edumre bia bon say supporters na angas na eje ball na ebo. What stands mo about him say no ball we there player na pa na ho de ntimi nye supporters ne pa na ebo ball no. Nanzo ene ye hu ni say kotoko mo ha player bia it say player very good. Nanzo yen supporters no dey ye honhom better na echi no. Amani amaye basa the player bia any opibia nti na 18 ni ko form sa boy the message supporters ne say yen fire support entire players na chi won fam any hunam fam na yen entire players na chi na be ma 18 no so akọ ye medam ase.
me. Chance could two no good na. After I talk while players, dear, but still, it's not in your part. Coach, chance play Jim never mind. Chance play Jim now. Open birthday protocol. It's one man must be here. Nadia, Yano Nadia.
They only say good morning, Bonshika. I have Kenya seen. Say, a new thing as some our kind, you know. A fire protocol house home. Say house is show one go. Okay. House started season, you know. And a man kui. It is a Musha white grana or Mueni Jim. Umueni Jim fancy any beji. La protocol diano. The entire no Musha one go. Not fancy near Casse. One go project in it. Sadi Adeno. Say, Omu ha a kotokono, Omu to players and ma media no, a hype woman, fancy hype woman, because foreigners womb, and I feel so no, the way now, foreigners and a buy, you know. Omu ma a team no, Musaki debris, Emma Omu free mono, now the expectation was high. And I think so no, kotokono, to whom much is given, much is expected. Season we in Kuano, say, a year, I dear be say, a fancy no. Umania bread, and not just one go no crown and any moment because no more expecting more goals. It's in a mouth with the reactors, it's in our fans and see our more yen because Hasano, they see any American anymore at 2 year mom. I feel a cotton so now, not a wish move on or motiba umechi, and Tianutina and Mammy who say a fansano at the yes, I don't know, and you be and tia because who say, we might build it or must shit him, no, baby ever corner, so high, and no man bassa, Madame Simoni,
Yo, yes, I'm going to come back na yababetua Jumano eso. Kofi the way if you thrown to Canada and a buy, or say I watched the Kotoko Bechem match video for a second time, and as a matter of fact, Andy is more than right to call for the sacking of the coach. Because Bechem players, as compared to Asante Kotoko players on the field that day, were not players to beat Asante Kotoko at all. This is very worrisome, and something should be done seriously to save the team from disaster. But my take on this is Coach Ogum and his players should be serious with their next games. Kofi Pa na di message we aba Toronto, Canada. Kofi, me kai message be out the earlier. O say Piso Musumani had lost 3 matches in a row since taking over Estigal FC in Asia. Does this mean that he is not a good coach and should be sacked? To me, the answer is a big no. The same applies to Coach Ogum. Kumasi Santikoro supporters should learn how to swallow bitter pills and help him to continue because the game of football doesn't go the way we want all the time. Kofi na the way by you. And what's the way Abanesi and Saki Ogum?
Picture games, you know.
Yeah.
He met Al Hilal.
Mami ninko mambra.
Okay.
Na me ba. I'm already fi submission. But so yeah, answer other stories naba. Comfort. Let say. Time.
3p.
3p. Garlic, Mr. Also, I'm a refi. 3p garlic, Mr. P work for a day aba. Omo ena a day comfort about betra and there anope. Connie, my inti the brain.
Meda se mecha etie for ne ahwefo nyina na pay so. Eya 3p garlic mesha if work natural health enti na me wa ha garlic kroje ena ye de aye edro ye mfanken ja ye mfansuo mfremu enu ntimu ahode no ejina ne naso ye pa na eye ntinim akomam eni mogyamu adwuma enu nti wa wo yade bi ewo wuntini wakoma eni umogyanim no unya dro bi na no ma ne nyina betimi efri ho ama pomode mapa etimi aye wodia ank twade kakra ewo kakra ena hahama na nyankopon na aboy no waboa doctor mani nimde ena keka bom dia yesa edro san yade pa ye nyina ye nim se de garlic eye adwumayeso woni padua na wenti se de ye aduane na wo de wo mpa ye de aye edro mesra ne nom enye ya obi ampa bi na onnonom na ebebo abo ho ban afri yade eho na ene ye hye frequent urination meka frequent urination a Johnson tentem eya na yete we ampempi na twene ba yeti ne se eye mema no enye mema nkwa na sa ohawe ewo won so enti ansa na no me de doctor number no etudwa ebi a wo hwe me wo pese wankasa wo frɛ doctor na wo ne di nkomo kyerɛkyerɛ wo yade bi mu etwe no de frɛ no obɛgye wo so na waboa wo sa kwan ne so doctor number no 0248 92 8824 0248 92 ansa ne bɛka frequent urination ne kra ho asɛm sɛ yɛka urination kra yɛ den sɛ jonso adeɛ bi a yɛdi wɔ nipadua nim no enye ne nyinaa na ɛboa nipadua no enye ne nyinaa na ɛyɛ ɛno ti ya na ebi ba abɔnten ebi fa isɛbi yɛ gyanan mu ɛba abɔnten sanso na ebi fa yɛ jonso nim ɛba abɔnten na yɛ kidney no na ɛhyɛ sɛ ɛbɛsɔne mogya ne so ɛyɛ nneɛma bi a ɛnyɛ a ɛwɔ mogya nim no na ɛde aba abɔnten te sɛ jonso ɛno nti abere bia wodidi na wonom ne deɛ woyɛ nipa deɛ jonso ɛbɛdew enti eni kwan sɛ jonso ne nso ɛde wa ɛyɛ ntentem pii sɛ ɛbro so obi timi ka sɛ wanom sachet water bear 4 enso bear 2 liters but wa jonso bɛbro 7 a day na kyɛ sɛ frequent urination na yɛ ka ho asɛm ebi ɛna ɛyɛ aba wo so no ɛnyɛ bɔne sɛ wo bɛ jonso but eni kwan sɛ ɛyɛ ntentem pii ɛbro so ɛsa obi wɔ hɔ no ma na dwokra wontimi na jonso ne nko a ɛna wo bɛ jonso saa na ɛnyɛ mɛma nko ena saa ohaw yi ha won ema nso nyina ha won ba ya na titiri mpanimfo won na won fie kɔ won anim kakra no enti obi wɔ no ma obowura ne dem a kafra obo nsentutu da bia no kwadwonso agene niemem esan sɛ dwonso ntentem ne ha ne nti no odwonso a ohaw obo akra odwonso wi a enchantem ansa no ahye na tare akonti da bia won nko a dwonso agene ho de p3p garlic mixture bi na no nom sa niema na wote ne dwonso ntentem ne nyina be fri ni paduanim ama won so watimi enya wa ho Johnson tentem ade ba ko etime de ba eyo obi a opensanom ensa ne rani padua ni ma etime boa ma wo Johnson ententem pa enu nti yentwe ye ho emfiri nsa ho ne ye mo ye ho ban se de be ya bibia be koso wa no ewo ni padua no wo ko ni pem de bia nko Johnson de ka mu na wo tena je se abre bia 5 minutes bia ye nyina na ko Johnson eye sa na wo ho aye he mesra wo bo ho ban firi yade ho ene sa ne ma nketinketi we hu edro no ye 3p garlic mixture pebi no mebeboa eyi sa ne ma ne nyina efri ho obi a ne jonso twa chematil bi aba ho eno so timeboa e ma jonso ntentemi etena wo so jonso twa ne mu na se ukidi ne so ne jonso ne so free mogya nim na eba ebegina jonso twa nim eno na je jonso no ehye ho no ma till se bia jonso na pese no akasa beba abonten na eyi na pie enu ti se wojunso twa ya wo blada no chematil bi ba ho na ohaw bi ba ho pe na eche o se betimi ama wanya sa ohaw yi bejunso ntentemu haw ebi ana won so de no eye infection ene de eba ye ma ne se obonsa brebia wojunso ntentem wonte ase obekom na ebedidi mu akohye no na eye infection ena wanya ena akofa sa ohaw no ede abro edro ne ye 3p garlic mixture afe wo kidney ne nso ebi ana eho aka chematil bi aba kidney ne ho kidney problems no etime boa kofa sa ohaw yi eba se de medi kan kaye no kidney no na eboa asone jonso niema enye ewo mogya nim no eboa asone ni nyina so na de ye no aka nipadua nim enu nti de enye no ena de ba abonten te se wo jonso enu nti se wo kidney ne nso eho techima pe na akofa ohaw pi ede abro edro ne ye 3p garlic mixture bebia wo bia pebinonom oba wo benom be ma wo benom se de ye ka fichi kromo ya wa adwene ba ye tirima ne se eye ma yare esan se be mate wo no omu ne nsa ye bo prostate nso so se chimate obi ba prostate ho ade wo haw brewa ye nyina adwene ba ye tirima se eye mema ne dia esansa prostate ni ebi ni manim but sa Johnson tentem we frequent urination e de eyo oba ene be ma nyina ye dia enu ntia wo se nyina ye hye ne ye boye ho ban se de be ya sa oha we emetena ye so e man koye ensemu pi me sign the doctor number no tuja wo de wankasa frɛ doctor wo bo ho ban no ono wankasa betimi a cheche onyema bia wo bedi so a ebeboa eyi sa oha we efri wo so doctor number no 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 8824 o friend nso a emfe wo de cheche yade ni mu kire no se de tie bia obeboa wo ama wo ehu nimde enti niam ebema wo hu se sa Johnson tentem we ebi aba wo so obi wo hono ma Johnson wo kɔ ne tentem ba but abre bia obekɔ se wo Johnson no ɔte yaw bebia Johnson ni free ba se oye oba se oye bema ɔte yaw ne ba na anase ne be menim ote ya wom obre ansa na Johnson aba eno so wote wono ma ote se Johnson ede no 5 minutes bia Johnson de no but obekọ no Johnson ntime ma de bia ote yaw ansa na Johnson atimi aba ne ho kyere no wo de pe 3p garlic mixture bi na no ebeyi sa ohaw ne nyina afiri ho yaw a wote wo be mem ansa na wa Johnson yaw a wote wo be mem ansa na wa Johnson no ne nyina be firi ho ama wo nso watimi ade wo ho obi wo ho a wa Johnson awie se de medi kan Johnson no entwada ebeso so kokoko saa enu to obehye na taade a obekọ no abri bia ono nko ajonso age ne ho de bia ajonso age ne ho be wura ne dem no oti ntutu Johnson nko akola bia nka ne ho mesraw eye wo haw eye nimguase yade entna ho ema no entna wo so edro no eye 3p garlic mixture wo de pebi no nom na ebeboa eyisa ohaw ne nyina afri ho wo ye be ma wo ye oba ebia wo Johnson na chi no wo se moja ewa akire eye ana nhyeda enye moja but eni no enye fe o Johnson na chino bon se bibi die cheti se emoja no mesel ni nyina enye Johnson tentem mu haw no na akofa saa we esusuan so we nyina de abrel unya 3p garlic mixture bi na wono no ma ni nyina betimi afri ho ama won so wetimi ade wo ho afri saa niema we nyina ho obi wo no obe Johnson na discharge bi wo Johnson na chi obewie na obehye na tare obekọ no obesan raw ho no won se bibi asoso wo nikem mesraw edro no ye 3p garlic mixture eyo haw nimguase yade entna ho ema ne nyansa pe edro no nanom se ye de ye aduane na wo garlic no ebon wa ye de aye edro ne nom enye ya wonom nso a enje wanum pe bi nonom oba be ma wo nso pe bi nonom na emo na nyi sa haw ne nyina emfi ho emfa ema se de doctor odoye no nti abrebia wo ye krado se otie ye de obeka kire ne bia se mpo edro we entimi nsa obema ho nimde a kire okwan a obefa so akosa yade no afiri ho eno nti wa wo hye me wa wo tie me anopai tie me home remedy we wo fia na watai aye se de be ya ebeboa wo eyi Johnson tentem ne sa ohaw we nyina etimi asan afiri ho ope bamboo leaves eye pampro ahaban na egu from de awo no na wape eye asawa ahaban cotton leaves afenyanya unyanyanya na ebro ho nwi no na wakeka we nyina de abom na wo de asigya so wo de fire tea glass half anapa enwumre no wasanom half glass ebeboa no nom ne saa bon se ebeboa eyi saa ohaw we nyina afiri ho na emom hye ne so se de medi kan no utime nom enso sachet be se ennan that is 2 liters utime nom enso 2 liter a day na wo Johnson bebre bro 7 times na eche wo se Johnson tentemu haw no wo ye enya bi na emom utime nom enso no be se ensia ebia a day wanom sachet water be ensia enso na wo Johnson tentema eche wo se eni haw bia enya ohaw bia enso na wonom ni bebre no na ama wo Johnson tem na emom nom be se enan pe wa Johnson bebro enso wo dakumu na eche wo se Johnson tentemu haw no ebi eye abawo so entna ho ema ne nyansa pe 3p garlic mixture bo ho ban na enyiwu fisa ohaw we nyina mu oba ebeyi wafie fichikromu yaw emaye aba nanu nansa na etwa eni enye fe mesra no nom 3p garlic mixture bebeboa be me bebo prostate ne ho ban amachimate obia emma ho enu nti wo Johnson a wonte ya wo bem ebeboa adiwu akagina mu kama wo a wontini mu etwetwe da bia wo honam eye wo ya mesra edro no ye 3p garlic mixture wo de pebi na nonom ebeboa eyisa o haw ni nyina e de afiri ho stroke yade eboa atuase e de amount afa diabetes yade siche yade mesrɛ mompe 3p garlic mixture na mononom na emoa enyisa ohaw ni nyina emfa emfiri ho emfa mawo edro no so enye na ewo pharmacy shops ene herbal shops atiate se ewo oman mu bebia eton adro bia wo de wo kwa wo se wo pe 3p garlic mixture na emum hye ne so edro no kona wo koto garlic eda ho no eye kokko ni ti no enso ye kokko edro ni wotoam ehyewa epai enkom obi mfa so kwa ena wa chenchena wo kono obi fa plastic bottle be de maw se eye 3p garlic mixture na se piwak na asan ye edro we di aba esan yade na wo bodin na bia wo se wo mpe wo pe 3p garlic mixture esan se piwak edro ba ko pe eno de aba edwaman so eno a ene 3p garlic mixture be bia wo bia obetimi ato edro ni bi anom se wo ye pani se wo ya bofra to bi ma maame tobi ma oba na oko school no tobi ma ukunu na munyina mo fambo mo ho ban sanse 3p abusua no emu ye de pa eno nti wo hwame anopei wo Accra o kanshi na wo pedro ni bi kwa Kingswalk Kofi Sam na Angel Herba na kwaje wo de ashama obeko Ecus Pharmacy Tema Community 5 Little George Madina ko Health Alert Clinic any post office no ene di animuhye Kumase Kolinak Herbal Dani Herbal ena Chris K Herbal ebema obi Takrade eye Albert Sam Herbal ho eye Muni Away Enterprise Sansuna Tamale Wafakojo Herbal ebe electromat no kope 3pb na no mede doctor number no e chat wo dia ma Fred doctor na che wo ya de mu e no e wo 0248928824
3p garlic mixture adanse p amanfo enyasem ketu akura titro mi sunwan guys no nye easy but still go akache doctor no sem do mo kan no mo kan say edro no eye tatahwe eye pa but on person mo nom che nti bottle no mva kakra bi kan so da bi ameka che okay kan for do kon hwem na card do buy no ko trem boko na ko what na asem nipa all right comfort from P1 3p garlic mixture baby bi obia kan ho na kotobi nanom na obedi adanse pa Joe, kindly ask referee Kala for me if there are laws which forbid referees from going on strike, and if there isn't, what are they waiting for? There will be the Abro Samin Kinkai Emma Onono Faith and the way Abba and Rebbe Simukai say mon to strike and our demonstrations are now. Say the media, what are you guys waiting for? 20 weeks and counting without payment, but our referees still lobby for matches. We shouldn't be surprised our referees can go a whole year without payment and still risk their lives traveling across the length and breadth of the country to officiate matches because they have ways and means of getting even better or bigger monies than their salaries. No wonder they are always the determining factors every week in our league. Those advocating for the sack of Coach Ogum should remember that no matter how sweet Chinchinga they be, Abochi no fit come 6 a.m. Na Coco Seller time be that. Bibia ewa nimre. I believe with time, Bibia ebeye fine. We still in a better position to win the league. Sikapa, Methodist Hospital, Eburaso, anyway, bye. Kala, what messages mean?
Yeah, do Mati. Mati, na the Obiaba Kabiasana, so can but the can say Adia be or hold say any panning car and non chaser or benefiting be brebe in our years. If you say referee no be ya. Say afi. Joe referee say
the whole season. Joe na say yemfa one city cram remwa. Joe obedi the next.
Joe say for referee ma. Yetimi ya catch us a referee na nya adwuma. One. And no. Make sure they allowance na obenya. Until first no say FA nya ma na find it difficult like
20 weeks.
Yes.
Your man one season.
Yes.
But still when
Joe, when him said that time na ye kuo no na yetimi kasa ma obi ate. Na ye ko kasa so a na ekuo ni timi ma esika.
Kala na de obru.
And this time no man ko.
Ena de obru kala. Ye nipa match bia 18 matches me fancy 9 matches in a week. 4 me boy. 4 match bia 4. So far line 1 line 2 line no for 4 referee. Enti match bia ni pa 4. Makosa 22 weeks. Unhia group bia. Mu amukodi match. Mun sorry say. Match ya eba to kwasia dai de yenkodi. Na yehwe say omuntua muzika. Bakala mo frem penimfo no yes me ko match on family ha. You are risking your life. Kala ofri akwa akra kodi match only to risk your life.
Say nipa ne omo yes na
omo iti ni jano mo.
No tie no. Nipa na obi a won kan the access na person kire. But what I'm saying is say stakeholders now omo di omo sika ya football no. Say omo nim say na ekọ. Na omo ntimi nka. Ade echi na say referee bi am perform ya. They should come out. Because be an stakeholders no do musika aye football no. They don't know what is going on. They thought the referees have been paid correct. They on time. And until be on team jina o kase say ni say na ekoso no. But see money back out. Any part of wako kano next day ultimately referee be if you say wabeka no kre but me a me tie kire we ne meti me aka ma o meka ama obi odi ni sika e football no ohunu say referee be by underperform me all these things are about to happen because and by the force so kire o yire ya bukoma o kire na dwamambo
kala
enti referee
and the say kala na so ko ya sa de o mani o mani bi ko sia
football administrator bi akasa kwasi ada match no munya idie se muja idie ho na be ba be cut referee by one ade
our leaders have tried up to public accounts committee.
Public accounts you are the actors. Sunday match no referee be any
labor for crackers or kono be your free mo.
Oh
labor
this are
the labor you know gas or strike
me ko news lati marriage ataho na ye ba
anybody be
ya kan jina and so about troubles no before so me ko news no no na mo se video na ready me de ma no kan na say na me hu story ni ye and this money sa story na me kan mo minti
inti obosi watafo tafo kri tafo heya enesi ofato aso inti am robbers no ebisa nsa da so omo beku no anaso ono abepene na omo afa na yire uja ho se ne omo mfa na yire because we contractor na yire nheda anya djuma o hwe nkwala nan a omo awo na chese okowu a nkwala no be mobo starting kwana na yire na twetwe ho kakra ana o pa oba na chew
no abu nkotodwe
pa chew
bo ban chese
se so mom new me kai mom mfa na
janko se so kan yen janko na ko botias
ya ba ya se oba na prince the first amroba na ye ni obey ya se de o mpe otwetwe ne to ase ya se na ni nyem ena no ho bae be man ho bae bagu oba no bagu oba no bagu ya physical owie no otwe free mu intino so we second one no so ekubutu so the second one no butu so zim
one pipem
dabi go straight
o manya da jam pipem
enti be man se ni obenwu an se ni jiri adane na oba no mu si
wadane anoba na to form
tane no da ene wonu mu si anoba no so na tika
kai for you dia o kan we yo
deal to Latin marriage at Abraham na aswa na roka na mze ho ayi kakra na ye ba de twagu ye no wo fante new bram na ye to aso
chief masomo studio I say Ghana Blaster hon komo na ye di this week ye gina akono kese pa ye bo Angola to aso abonije but Blaster come ni twema ye be discuss Ghana Premier League coaches ama ba under intense pressure. But before that, you discuss it, Coach Otto Addo, lawyer, baby, I'll be a Michelle. Otto Addo under a lot of pressure recently based on the performance, attitude of certain players, you know, leadership at the dressing room. Ninjinanu Busa says, squad ya away, a man for crowd, briefly said, Coach, you know, and get the best out of them. Recently, we've made a call up. Now, players be brave, but mixed with local based players and, of course, foreign based players in the brave. Now, official list, players back who me in what actually for this particular listing. And say Joe Abu ball listening now. So now no and now Osman Bukari, Rashford, Yabuak on his daughter, Forsen Amankwa, Terry Agbe, Benizana, Kingsley Schindler, more at me at joining our squad in replacement of those 8 players. With me a year if you know. No questions no go through say and to some form our fat this current season okay you blaster one say like a performance because put away the kind of performance is giving us over the course of time. We also understand say the African football has always been different and it came kind. So it took Messi 10 years to adjust and adapt to the South American football. Mo Salah continues to struggle on the African continent. Now, Liverpool now are different. So, I'm telling some game for Blaster no contrast the performance it gives to Bournemouth in the Premiership. Now, I'm telling some crown on the game play and I said the style of play no to say. Man for the say the game no base a lot on the strength. So yeah, losing, you know, about affecting Ghana Blaster say for Bournemouth and for the Premiership, he's exhibited some level of performance. Maya who say, Semenya Mukrano, on your player from the academy stages, you know, or bad terms are Nansayan and the game, you know. Now, what check it, I go through analyzing a squad and I said the profile there. And you remember brain, I bet media defining the attributes, you know. One of them, no, and our screen, so no. Aerially is very, very, very dominant, dribbling the pace, athleticism, and ambidexterity. Now, be coming in funny, you know, or to me the edge, my finishing there, a kakakra. Now, o share the age now 24. It means say, on your ma be bresa as a forward. Now, on your center forward, because or your center forward. To say you did drop more yet number 9 ejira top 7 for ball number 7 yon tesa where your wise number 9 me touch them or your number 9 e mom ne de no of fan China eba okay Sadiq Adams of Kotoko Opoku Ajiman Aubameyang Thierry Henry all these guys so me number 9 for but on namonchen ha anasa on namonchen ha no be bie emfifi onyina top to say a certain Lewandowski Didier Drogba Ibrahimovic ya na omudi omugina top centrally focusing on the attack, you know. But Antoine Semenyo growth, you know, kakra. But no more, we are losing him to these 2 games. Say never call. Now, saying an impact of Bar so far, Krano. But he is growing for Bournemouth and for Ghana. But unfortunately, Yenya Antoine Semenyo against Angola and Niger. Say Joe, Yenya no, and a man for the Brebusa say, when we never replace it, how is the shape of the attack going to be like? For Blaster and for Otoado. Now, Yenya Semenya and Fanny Sihonwa, Inaki Williams was also missing in the books of the Blasters against Angola and Niger. Inaki Williams adapted, half adjusted to the Blasters, or both series of games for Blasters. And friendly games, some competitive games, Inaki Williams at Bilbao is quite different. And sharp contrast to the kind of performance he gives to the Blaster. Now, you say, or more boy, as so that football demands a lot of adaptability. So, when you be a person of ball, the style play, the cultural play of that zone, I could see up here for Blaster by adapted. Now, Bob only a 2 more time, and you may fetch a crazy my. Now, I could see up here born a home day, my Blaster. It hasn't been the case of these 2 guys. But missing them against Angola and the Niger at this particular moment of time, I call it for a lot of questions. What are some of these questions? One, why the leading line as the leader of your attack? Let's go through. Now, problem in your attack, and now we had time to go through all the levels of our team. So defense, a lot of changes. Now, Mananya Oyakakra, say Jiku, Amate, Salis Mohammed Abdulmumin Mo. Omo performance no mpo omo ho no course say na you know the exercise aba at least give them go post probably na unya Ebenezer Annan right back obi say na ali say do marriage atade de ha no bibia ha me central defenders no ba ku mienu ni ho no nti no I will be pushing Ali Seidu in that zone na me the Ebenezer Annan aba right back ho no so Ali Seidu me de be bon atade la J na me Gideon Mensah aba left back ho a kire ho sesakra why the best leader e wa kire ase Joe Not na mu no or a young chap afa na oba and oba be tom against Angola and Niger when they can home to get the best out of the young chap Ali Seidu has the experience amongst players are available to say in 50 on the to sinika krantino mesuro say me biem too much in a bit of attacking move it me ball 2 sexes I protected me attacking 4 no in Elisha also and Ibrahim Sulemana, it gives me a lot of solidity and stability. Oh, now in Chen, with Michael Bedru, for goal scoring sake, with Michael Bedru, very potent in the final 10. I'm the Sahaku opposite number. Jordan be partner, Mohamed Kudus in the final 10 in a typical 4-2 central, 2 out wide, and then 2 top in a traditional 4-4-2. And I'm going that's by nature not Otoado's style of play. Oh, Miemu Mosa style. We will see up your coach. The style of play, but I would say, I'll be going for that. But anyone, man, I can withdraw Kudus in the position in the final 10. No, man, about Ibrahim Suleiman and Elisha also want to make it a method trial. Now, Michael Bedru, if Fatal Sahaku, I flank Jordan Ayew in a typical 4-3-3 that can also be converted into different shape by virtue of the changes of those roles, yeah, diamono, a bit in Swadane, a 4-2-3-1, where you have Kudus as a hybrid. Method Kakra, attack Kakra, is a Hakuna Mike Bedu, a ball Eddie General Jordan and Uchi. Yaka, we Busa said, no Niama way, somebody near my body, I'm not dropping Mike Bedu. Now the Rabba shed the other side, in the same shape, the same roles, alongside Kudus Fatau Sahaku, on the budget, on a cool goal scoring problem I want in here. Amama dwene say se Bukari abadia metimi yi Fatau Sahaku akọ bench ma drop Kudus kakra beka two holding midfielders in Elisha Suleiman ho na me the Bukari Jordan and Enuama at the top in a typical 4-3-3 na me the face Angola for no shape why can nyina no defense or the base of the team no there ens some bebresa but when no nyina no I am my opinion on the Blasters quickly yanko Ghana Premier League no and a lot of coaches pressure on super number 1 a coach, they were champion of Adriana. By your standard, by the standard of the club, the expectation of the fans, the venue itself, Adriana dropped its own level on the ladder. So pressure on coach. So because I hear from our pressure on coach Fabian. So now pressure and they say last season, somewhat in a do. Steven Apiashan Kiki, Kwabena Boateng striker, 3 quality players, he lost them, and you're Monkwan. But the focal part of team now, yeah, kind of Legon Cities last season. He's lost all of them. Put certain squad together, and they haven't really achieved the Legon Cities. I'm a pressure about because so Coach Karim is also show no. It will show pressure also. Dream Squad Africa. The following season, I must struggle to exit the relegation zone. Coach, nobody is taking the performance now with my boys now. Even though I shall media, but still pressure no a good team. Coach, as everybody, another coach, pressure one so throughout the week, you know what coach is on call, a bit so on call, a bit crossing yampa. The story has been debunked, but whichever be the case, young apostles coach, yao as everybody, pressure one so. Now, baby, I make a car corner, baby, I'm a dream. Coach, I'm a Kawatara. You can pressure the multiply by therefore. Essene the other coaches no opening so na de obetumi ye bia no ogusu a wo ye na maybe problem back on and madru no what they compare Kotoko de ne it's a bit different and sharp contrast. Kotoko has worked this season fans no expect say mo bedru so mo po mo mpeo na me ba bia madwene kese pa wo say has work squad ya wo hwe new players be brain wom new players be brain wom check their central defensive partner Kofi Agbesimani or Samuel Mafaba be shem na as for performance no the fans na hwehwe we are seeing na say be pon no sensei impo eto bi no mo board draw kra na omumi oma no they got this quality performance against Mediama at their own backyard. Our TNA, the new TNA, it was a solid night of performance for us folk and against a team one Obiano there almost a Mediama betia league na mana ye but to some shocking news Mediama trefie elusu to House folk. House of Folk fans in a jubilant mood really celebrated with the coach and of course the players. The ecstasy, after say go on turn net, really told me say, oh, Phobia fans, men cannot data mu ye nyina so we have 3 points back home you bia. Yeah no what checking game now? Has the Mediama boy now? Mediama could have also won the game. But 2 series of errors Emma game no babedi has folk but Yanko Kumasa Sante Kotoko against Accra Lions. Game no more day, and then we found a man in the box as a finisher in Abetamwa. Quickly, and the ball at net against Accra Lions. The point 1-0. 3 points in here say. So 2 goals has book share 3 points in the beba. Bob was 1-0 against Accra Lions at the 3 points in the beba. Name the satisfaction of the fans and your pedal. Why? Why they say Kotoko one crown the fans will still be demanding for performance after someone putting a new squad together. Now maybe problem they say no I say Joe Elshan off camera say every new player Kotoko bought about the rating. What does that tell you? Every new player, so where's competition? So we compete or be I'm an watch and say new team na wabam no esa ka obra ansa na oba be rom na mom new players na ba be start so Lord Amo aba be two kote and a kote no what team no e compete Lord Amo where is the competition Midfield no Emmanuel Antwi no akotoko fans bia de nsabagunity why should it be like that go back to the days of Dr. Ogumuji League no akotoko no how many midfielders na wo ho Mudasiru Agadas Richmond Lamte Kaya Kakra no nya be more than ho kire no every time na kasa wa kire the thickness of that department was solid in the final third coach Accra bench nya be more the bia no wadwa but a bamwa 20 minutes wait me baby put away a better more from the Kotoko attack a ho and you be baby a Kotoko attack and etie so yeah two teams no me no and a twice on 5th and then 6th and on that table so na chief u teams me no start na the hair straight na f pa two teams ni no almost start na ye pe but the difference one here baby kakra bi 10 matches played 4 wins 3 draws 3 losses goals scored and about 1 goal na has folk at the BT Kumasa Santa Kotoko and then my 5th and since the bubble 15 points apiece 1 goal per na separate but this is the case and then a pressure no ni ogum so sorry any coach Abubakar so we need back fans no celebrity but coach Dr. Ogumudia or we need back enough 1 goal enough everything he's done this season enough new squad everybody is starting a second fans and dreams as we say players na ba ho ni obi anya bi bo obi akra ni bench obe compete omo na ma me fa won ko chika kra na share the 3 losses no the detailed part of me grievance kakra this was the Lagos City's game coach Eddie Remo 3-5-2 was the formation now share formation we say obia wo wugini disa so ba ha ni wo ha say Frederick Asayo ni ha say e wo ha say Justice Blay and Dongani Samba Gobani Joseph Ablo omu nyina wo ha Peter Midwa kwa Saka Dauda omu nyina wo ha Midfield Emmanuel Antwi in team anu somewhat na do omu nyina wo ha Elvis Chey Abetamwa why na ka bench so mama fa nko bench if we a coach na person win the game no na abo 0-0 70th minutes o person you changes these were the guys na omu bench so okaya first half no kwa we na doctor S sign dem yensa ekomu ntem or the Patrick Asiedu Lordamo and Michael Chega na komu check the remainder of the list of bench the remaining players me pese nyina ye hwe say players wey your bench against Lagos City omo na ekwa win game no na say eye hwan mo na e ba win game no now the key question here is say apart from say also show on your dressing room at the akono game no betimi apai but we are Kotoko against Lagos City you expect us to get from the bench so who are the players Mohamed Kamara ne Obanya Henry as central defender Emmanuel Kote right back Babayaya ewo midfield as a number 10 this is Babayaya Wisdom Fernando in the Omoye league ni bi da and ono so na wa se ha say no so striker bia ni bench apart from Vitus Avoka U20 striker Omoye league ni bi da it is a better mo ahododo no wanyamazo te something me fama no koka bibi na koka ho na wo kasa wo ye striker na free message o only striker ba ko pen no bench at this point against Lagos City and that is Vitus Avoka Kotoko U20 striker makofa na ba 27 JC the shadow he is a young chap I want to see league bi da so take away your striker and there's me can say new boy altogether on the league so you don't win games with this bench 2 defenders 1 number 10 and then a winger no performance you know how the game no game the actually Mami moving on quickly near the next loss na a buy so against that of Lions coach Sasa San and my ball line up on the in a 4-4-2 obia or a better more the sheba for her but game no air pie or Kotoko lose now we try yes a game changer bimra as we all know as dominant teams they are never short of quality. Every good team is never short of quality and every coach needs a quality bench. Who were the players on the bench? So in my opinion, Babayaya Krona or Wisdom or somewhat in a do Pitami do Aqua Frederick Asar Henry Sukote, Isaka Abdo, Vitus Avoka, 2 players way, Omo Ghana Premier League Nibida, Kotoko Nibia, Omo do that so this bench. So over 2 defenders, 1 goalkeeper no bench. Somewhat in a do half fit, somewhat in a do Shannon so, and then Babayaya. I better want win the game from this bench. Heart of Lions will chill from you Kotoko as your name suggests should make sure say bench now one somebody about be change the game the amount but these were the bench players on our bench now how do we win that game how do you even change the game na game you winning the keke what that form no as say we change the game now san what to so win because we be opponent no so otete or show ba be how do you win the game from the bench? But United near Kotokosako 4-4-2. My ball lineup with the same players Kronwa. They be almost starting on one of the starting because no competition, no depth of the squad. Uko benches as well. On one that's so horrible. Peter me do Africa sorry man Kote Henry and Susan what do these are the players Vitus Avoka we cry on your big boy Jordan Amisa. So have you heard of these boys before? Jordan Amisa you be at the leader El Kotoko Ebabida. Now you 24 years on when you nipa now when you play so almost you nipa. But what level of expectation had the man cry with some causes a game of between and for Sujabo? We are better more a few more. Jordan Amisa they didn't know game. Let's be very, very, very frank here. They are not Vitus Avuka pressure or better more so want to me amo. Vitus ko dey ko change game dem akotoko. The fans need demand the crown and yam shishino. So Kotoko bought a full 11 and omanya bench and support. Now Dr. Ogum ho be na fi pa. We've really critically gone through the squad and I am telling you say we branch we are start game no dia mawo. Omo ti bench no dia sabi omo fan chebe. Ya na confidence bi animu sa. Henry Asu Hokote ho open number 9 enunti o kan young apostles so betika no na man for call for Tinedu no doctor the defender in Patrick Asedu ne back ball left wing and son was assisting Manolentry and midfielder Amana Shego because no one taking away a bet ammo from the game. So where's the depth of the squad? Enunti me many as folk fans in the yardre. Every win is a win. It's because the fans in the depth of this squad. Every win should have been a win for them. No matter supporting squad. No. Now there's a lot of pressure on these boys to perform. And nothing another doctor. Every game, first half, part no Shabako, or Shabako, you know, manage game no the way. Then people were complaining, say second half goal, but I feel you go no a dry. What is the solution for this? January Kotoko here extra additions, especially players are air no my boss. Na say some be make changes be our lineup no more ma be make fashion team and rante by some of them grant me adapt here some of them I'm telling you enti me adapt here impo omo start no so Kotoko has a problem. Dr. Ogum you have a problem. Na coach Abubakar dey koso na ye no phone for kakra until say has fans no better was say na better ye bibi am but for coach Ogum you have a big task to change things as soon as possible. January and airbano until that major actually my chief not to show me so Joe
okay a simple question be obidi about news who train here na or say comparison now oh you know those days na Kumasi Asante Kotoko perform we use midfielders na there no also want me fan compare the ACCCA because Kotoko we goalkeepers ni free ma about 16-17 players pe enti almost quite that no so no problem be brio enti what they compare mra na players no wo in abundance na odwin says sa comparison we are enye number 2 or say you must say what the Crontia Dr. Ogum already register only 23 players and on a questioner as a ubia ebusa the Crontia chinchina 23 players na on the already style why minim so wo bibi kakra bia 1 minute bia na femimra na yemeto so.
All right chief madwene me say o second question dey me for the first time me catch Dr. Ogum say doc we am from so in registering only 23 players only be a pitches na we kroma say doctor you know it what drafts are all wafa you know the travel distances ya na die communities in term. Number 2, coach, you also know the medical state of our players. Any of age, moons and 7. So, doc, why would you register 23? This was so erroneous. But last season, Diana Sajo, Wakano, and Afidi, last season, Kotoko had many good players, and I want to Mujabi Brika. But imagine it, say, so I shall feel Kotoko midfield or Sajo. So, what checking midfield not critically, in all honesty, somebody like Rocky Jamina called Dreams, he could have been fighting in this squad. Sana imagine it. Rocky, that boy now free a mass by last season all year the confidence he was gathering kakra he shouldn't have been let go to Dreams at that time so maybe say most of the squad na doors critical pointing say way me and somebody commit me aboa and no moment amana about state we say so meji tum last season they had many of the players but bebre no very unproductive and I feel no makofa players and also so about very different problems Joe I think Kotoko critical stage of the season yenyan ko ba bia match day 10 but almost some players no o ma use obia manasi because someone does where is the competition in the squad Joe
okay Andy ewo comment back one na me no bi but oba studio ha we sure say mrebema ono so the betu dwa ye baba betu aso de abamo enche kwa make baba trans na for the local stories no abreye but say de ye be call Dr. Dawood Aswe na nkrato be 2-3 minutes ye ba na ya baba betu aso referee Kala should accept what Andy has said and do the needful. My father was a late JK Nkansa. Kalautie. Unya was game now Obono. My father was a late JK Nkansa. Together with referee Kofi and referee Zove, they had an accident on the Accra road, returning from a match they honored. Referee Kofi died. Later, my father died after being beaten in a game he honored. Andy said to Kala, they should know their lives are in danger. So there's no need making announcements. Stop honoring the matches and see if they will not pay. Simple. Na branti de abarono. Me hu eye Frank assuming e wahanum. All right, do de abaro do bia kan no. Unti mekasa asem we ema sela no the whole season mbetuma ko the whole season na intua moka still mobekọ akọ ana games no ahane wa mobekọ eye dientra e question kese paga mobekọ na leregu mobekọ
enyina se 8 hours
mobekọ eye dientra
pass
Joe Obano. Referee me pass.
No,
that's
Joe. Me call Dr. Dawood ho na makofanga kwa krebia ba. Ade.
Cobra.
Enuanom ne adofo, ye frame me Dr. Dawood. Me na me da Dawood heba hospital ano. Na enam me so ena ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse. Na du wei edutwem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment or se fetwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules or cc na ade wom. Na drom yenu wei e adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye oyapa. De obeye ne se, wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwi osisi na anopa ene anwumre a. Na nsa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa, obetimi de atua. Udware wi a fa Dawood ointment. Wo de te ne fa sra. Ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre. Na danse na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi.
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a eze kware me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edi masema ma na be di so asema ma
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
lua me use we mama ho de pa ma metimi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otimi be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amfo company da wo ka musa akospreda me secret na nu ani e budo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sole anopa me twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person to say me a we use Dawood ointment that the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist adwuma me ye en kan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega na ase me ma ade so na lock me sisi ti say fi say me share Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment abo me bebre the dry you so amente ya mente blabia obia momodi so betimi ape Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules enya biato
odofo se watibi adro ya me ka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono adi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 17 317. Baby, I turn a draw on my gun and will be an audio house open Dawood ointment and a Dawood 360 capsules.
Okay, yes, I'm Baba Betwaso at the Amamo Dr. Dawood in Krato Kakra and Yakwa Kofano. Minim Andy ne Awaloha. I want also comment.
Yeah, na Kofi Canada.
Toronto, yeah.
Yes, or no compare Ogum any Pichu Diano. Yeah. Who's also Pichu by Ewo Estegla, Ewo Iran. We're losing the first 3 games. Now, Honum, you pressure to say, Pamon Honum Nana.
Okay.
Honum said, 3 games were losing. 2 of them were a more version of Champions League Asia.
Okay.
He lost against Al Hilal. He be video no crowd. And Shea Al Hilal team one Neymar, team one Mitrovic, team one Ruben Neves. We said, you have quality now.
Yeah.
Osabe lose against Al Nassr. Team Ronaldo nominate Sadio Mane. And on Aymeric Laporte. Eshe Dagono. And of course, one domestic league. So said you they compare and how they enfatu to Ugum Dena said you it can't wash.
Okay.
It wouldn't wash at all. Right.
Good afternoon, sir. Please, I disagree with Newton. Rocky Dramina was given a lot of chances and opportunities at Kotoko. His form was dipping every season and wasn't making any impact at Asante Kotoko, and his form was getting worse. Okay. That's why he doesn't start at Dreams and sometimes doesn't make match day squad. Okay, come Shanghai. And so anyway, I'm praying. Andy,
yeah. Oh, maximum bego na niti busa question me na say my answer. Or say why have to folk within 1-0? The fans don't complain. But Kotoko winning 1-0 fans complain. So how do we it is just like Real Madrid and Barcelona. Barcelona fans almost check performance and results. Bo na o bo no mo hwe and o ma san hwe score line. Real Madrid check results on kwa. Kotoko ne has to folk sa na tie. Kotoko fans said you almost compare performance and results. Has to folk it is about results. Sa na tie. The reason why Kotoko sacked Luga, it wasn't because of results. Said you na order third on the league table. But almost some hate him the performance I net to them the Jan Quine.
Okay.
Sika Kono after winning the normalization committee cup and then playing the group stage of the Confederation Cup. It was that same story. Almost some have bona. Karela draw no ball ha Kotoko winning on penalties to say a bofana as Homa in Kwasu Nata results and Karela dominated. Oma Manantuaso. In the Kotoko sanity, a Kotoko dear. So as a performance no fans na who they will complain. I'm not saying say na enye, but that has always been Kotoko. So performance na they will complain. How to focus not like that. Moreover, you know in analyzing the Kotoko team and the House of Folk team, we position the House of Folk team and say the team on winning games and on perform well. The fans accepted that because coach your friend Watara last season. Any players or munya na need to say these are the players that will change the fortunes of the club because Oman replace Lenda. Oman replace the other holding midfielder. Otanga Oman replace Di Maria. And quality na offers na crowd am performing. And Omudi Division 1 form you Division 2 ni ba akwa ba replace omo. Enti de no a omo team ni didi wo mu so mbe perform ne wo fem. Enti na results ba omo ni je sa. That has always been out of food. It is about results. Enti the confidence level of the fans amid the performance omo dey on the field of play no omo ni didi kura say the team will go all the way to media man beat them and probably getting consistent results. Enti it is the reason why almost a Kotoko supporters 1-0 say get 3 points but you see them complaining but has to folk Omuba, you don't see them complaining. Until Egypt for Bobo Lama, Egypt for complaining, say Yombo and Yafeda. The whole alley can come to Kumasi, present all their quality players, but will still be defending against Mediama and Kotoko. Omu here results. But all them Kotoko defend the Waha. Yan show opponent to crawl on any ball. Yan share quality material to crow opponent. Fans will be complaining. I'm not saying that is good or bad, but that has always been Kotoko and Hasful. Results, performance plus results.
I see. But okay, we say 17 players or 16 players affect team in any way. Did you say that?
What I said, you know obi obeka se Kotoko squad ni nso bia no na minim how he will analyze the whole situation. But my disagreement with Newton that was yesterday, they say so offer Kotoko team no mo again be Team United now. You know nobody can convince me say players now will bench you good enough to change game for Kotoko. Because our players now put them in the Bechem United team, not for Bechem United they will be held within the setup. So if you are playing against Bechem United, now those players on the bench as said you, meaning why you complain? This is the Kotoko team. So we almost started here on her bench. Omo Frederick Asaro on the bench. Omo Emmanuel Kote on the bench. Omo Tenedu on the bench. Omo Ansu. Omo Jamana. Omo Fernando. You know, these players are bench. Why should I complain? Say Kotoko on the bench. Why should I complain? Kotoko is playing again.
So who's on bench this year?
Kotoko da form no pekatia.
Oni betim. Oni betim. Players wey nyina omo betim a.
Me say. Players are bo mudi on bench. Se Kotoko da form no pekatia. Which of them wadwen so be beef up the team ama watika.
Kotoko da form no pekatia. Fernando will come in.
Fernando.
Yes.
Why you be on him na you?
Franco, why you be on him say? Eti Kotoko trainers all better.
No, so you good.
And I'm what we say, and I'm so good. This okay, baby. Baby, or one hour or in Nigeria. Until no more than a bad.
Didn't boy any say bench near rich.
Yes,
that's my understanding
yes.
of the
yes.
Team. Into me, besides say this is Bechem since 2016. Kotoko winning order, and I make us say in that game Kotoko is down by a goal. If you are telling me the bench is rich, then you are going to tell me somebody at the bench how GDA say Obemwa. So be to my best son. The Nipana be boni dino. So chami the why game no.
Me call Dr. Muzu.
Oh, you know where there's so with a question.
No, me cover. Some reno echo. By a minute, but within 1 minute.
You know my boni din. My boni din. Yes, one just want Nigeria on my son about Kotoko.
Oh, me besides then why you say you just have to tell me say this is what he has done in the game. And until I'm dream so Bemo says to Mrs. Sanyama.
And I may say, he scored goals in Nigeria. That is why Kotoko brought him. The stats were there. The goals were showed on TV. It is the reason why Kotoko signed him.
Fernando is over you.
Debbie was around 80 Kotoko bench. If Kotoko is playing against Bechem United and have these players on the bench is weak.
Oh, but
there's no game changer on that bench.
Mama
had
the chance to give me names over there.
I have given you.
Think can change.
I have given you the name.
Oh, but I'm not convinced about Fernando.
When I'm running on change,
it means that the bench is weak.
The Kotoko bench is weak against Bechem United.
But as my Busa on this, these are chances no bogu you know. I want more bench in the Kebab Shana.
General, football, obi timid, baby Abrante in the ball on the share. So no one is striker.
Kotoko created as many as 4 or 5 chances.
Kotoko created more chances in the first half.
Saka
Sergio, bench for now.
Abrante the baby Ogina say go no. On an striker ma bichim.
How many times will he see goals being scored from that position?
At the end of it all, he scored. At the end of it all, he scored. You know, whether Etaisi or Entaisi, he scored. And on no striker now. Why are we thinking that a striker can only come in and change the game? Why are we thinking that a striker can also don't come about change the game?
So
you won't buy that because we say, boy, no who they why. That is what you are saying. Good. Me problem. That is what you are saying. Every crowd don't wear. It will see your own team member. But I'm saying that. What decided to say make an unti.
Okay, one check.
You need to know about you the video. You are the one that showed these games and it goes on TV. So I'm surprised you are also arguing. Who showed it games and it goes on TV and you are still asking what the guy has done.
Dr. Abuzu. Mami nko no homra sisia na fi yentoa so ema mo akasima dunum na donko abo. Ye ba sisia.
Muzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters. We ye the garlic aye the plus enubra nuntini eni ahaban mako 14 ya kan for the aye. It ye drona hu odin wo soro pa. Mo amu the garlic ye dey afraid ru. We the os de bia ni pressure wo soro. The hypertension Onum amuzu diabetes is going to regulate the pressure. The any a high sugar level. And I said the time be able say or that or bedroom so briana kakra was no dry. Kakra will come do. Who was how na you hear a amuzu garlic bitters. Untini muesisi mojano 8 min yakona be wo It's Yamata Mobia won say 93 a drum American farmer a yamuzu garlic bitters. Obi said Doctor me brepa and madana who had de mame. Dr. Amuzu, my Juma dini we unya boga se ba say gumwa. Obedan na ho. Uwa weak immune system. Ube here immune booster. Garlic pekesefra send ma we a boosting system pa then one can let me fighting yarewa. Oh, this year be a stroke. I cannot to form to me examano. Or dance a can of abre. Ne home was ropa na kume a bosse keep hey or that 50 bet in the pan teno. You hear yamuzu garlic bitters. The network association they pay ye, they can sciatic pains, no sciatic cano. Network association of a barb and 19 year. When ya muzu galibites we jam where duma. It remember you want more than we are area. Amount body de 83. What was Radiana? And I say high cholesterol. Why can see abroso? And I say time will be a boss and not so kind of palpitation. Unya amuzu garlic bitters no more. Say how ni na e be free hot. Eya na kakra refree ade de o hia eya amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters it detoxify the body. Efi boni enya free the pedua no mu. Essential bua mamoja no de afusani yie pa. It also controls urine flow. The odun so basa odun so be hia amuzu garlic bitters edro way e dey apeti pharmacy herbal shop biara mu open no se mi se bia fanama na otibi su na frɛ for further and better direction amuzu herbal clinic ana mauji hio shalo me da hwefo ne tifo asida se ne e be se hia.
Oh, okay. Maybe more in atum. Tidamu keke kan bia no abem. Wa o kan bia kotia no. Wa o didi. All right, we frewa na oko. All right. Consumer na mo kan no. Run e bo na ano hye. All right. Two feels say o kan bia sase pacho. Ansakura na bia ya fro.
You the cover by you.
Okay. Enti se mo wie. But is Kwame so ka say against Bechem there, undimi ka say bench ni a week. Against Bechem weak team we. Un ka say bench ni a week. Dem mom only goal stars be nations be hard to folk fine. But against Bechem team no, undimi ka say bench ni a week.
And as a Franco
say Mickey on time ka say
and as a Franco say team no last 3 games no Franco say team no kotoko the G League no. Want me ko she Bechem Bechem. So Franco so remind us that is not the case, but he says grounds.
You see, there are grounds. It's always difficult for some teams. Even when the team is on form, they struggle on such grounds.
Yes.
It's in such grounds. Often say, keka.
But I got 2 points a week like that. Of course, Spanish so
your teams be grounds be a hard team. We end the day a hard team.
What the Maradona
has been there.
Lagos City is a shakotoko. Heart of Lions are Shakotoko. Became 3 games of Shakotoko.
You are extending the argument to different point.
Yes.
The same story that you are discussing.
You are talking about squad
depth.
Okay, I'm going to make you one of the Mr. Patrick Mensa at Afro Kofi Kaka and your birthday. I'm informed say we are a strong member. Kessben Sports are next. Nti obia say always show happy birthday Patrick Mensa aka Kofi Kaka. Nyina we show happy birthday. Teacher President DD any members nyina say we show happy birthday Patrick Mensa Kofi Kaka. Kwame.
Yes, General. House of Fortune Limited jumeku a wo mede ni petu kwan ekwa ma no ne na sese de ne hihye papa dia ba ne say ye du ko Dubai na wakwa ye juma
yɛdu kɔ dubai na wakɔ akɔyɛ adwuma nyɛ sika ɛde gu bottom na dubai adwuma yɛde ɛkɔ mo akɔyɛ no 5000 Ghana cedis ɛno ne sika bosom biara no onsa ɛbɛtumi aka nyɛma obɛhia nie number 1 wohia passport o passport ne ready a wohia CV o medical fee of 500 Ghana cedis registration fee of 300 Ghana cedis 4 passport pictures na saa 4 passport pictures no emu mienu ɛwɔ sɛ white background emu mienu ekuta blue background na afi bibi ewu ɛde amaw na te opportunity na ba sɛ wodi wani ɛbɛkyerɛ amanone na wakɔ yɛ adwuma wei ɛyɛ job opportunity ɛwɔ Dubai ɛna yɛde wo ɛkɔ opɛ mu nkyɛmu bia yɛ number nie 0554 547 915 0554 547-915. Yawo a Sokoban, ya Benkofo School Junction, so House of Fortune Limited, dear. You do better coin, and walk ye Juma and ye Sika, and your good bottom. Totina 74, and when it T74. When your T74 droni binumwa, number 1 able boost to meal system, or meal system, I want deep bemoir. Now for your bien timimbo, will be a kidney problem, or heart problem, will be our lungs problem. Obi awo eye infection and also obi awo abdominal pain, syphilis, o pressure no awo soro, o sugar level no soro, o prostate no aye kese, and also any chronic disease be, o gonorrhea, pampine flu no mubano, enkoye, and also be awo HIV. Seneso say HIV no minkancho se kutuase abeso so ano amaw amotima tenas ewiase ache obi awo fibroid o ulcer bomade Totina 74 T74 nanom ne beboa wo ye papa any drugstore chemical shop bia bekobiano obenya biato your number ne 0246 073498 0246 073498 ofro number we so a ye beje so na eni wadi nkomo na etimi aboawo amadro papa no wonsa etimi akebe Republic Bank enye bank bia ena so du sikasem ekodan omo bank adu sikasem kodan omo a usikasem ekoye Republic Bank enunti ena so ko Republic Bank na ko bi account o enhihie papa yi woni obi account Republic Bank a yetimi ma loan a interest wo from what the third dime wotimi die japade bia opese wo de apart from no ope credit card sa de betu kwan na wotimi atoto ade abra charges wo so eye kitua bi investment usika na egu bank emfaso bi embaso bomoden na kwa investment awo eye Republic Bank SME corporate banking retail banking ni nyina no de woni che Republic Bank a yebetime tusana monom ede amount Balm of Gilead Alternative Clinic and Diagnostic Center oko Balm of Gilead BOG Clinica nyema wodoa machines awodoa yebo awo yaso ye no edutwem ubape ya bia de bebia de dikan ye beyo lab ni ehu ya establish ehu situation a ode ebaye ansakra no ene abomoden ene wadi nkomo oba Balm of Gilead enye nuro ena oba ya ne asesade amawo de dikan oba ye bomoden ene wadi nkomo hu yare krowia na afie de nnuane ene ye be kyerɛ kwan be fa so di netimi asaw yare ama ho etimi ato enunti se wonya wadwen se obedi nhihye no so dia member ya so ye enunti ena Balm of Gilead clinic enso ewo ho obi a wo diabetes oba ye beboa wo obi a wo hypertension wo stroke wo peptic ulcer obi a wo bone disorder se arthritis ena wo rheumatism ena how opa wo anase wo prostate problem wo asthma obi a wa kese obese so te yare bia ha obia no uni baby a woso de ko jiso do ni ache Balm of Gilead Clinic and it's the BOG Clinic and also do any chem Kumase yawo eye Tech Road no so behind eye MTN officer ye ni Eja Hotel in the D nhwanimu West Legon so udu ha obahu yen ewon kran ye ben eye West Legon Pharmacy Takrade yawo naji adjacent to Choice Mart your number name 0240 512171 0240 512171 0539 863838 0539 863838. Balm of Gilead Clinic. Yani the BOG vinegar no e dia bedwa so. Kope BOG vinegar ni bito obe doom acidaus bottle ye be yama no wade akofie no wakọ anope bia no nye bia no unsu abenum bia na de BOG vinegar no egum de ma emfaso abenya de e dosopo senensom se on the 30th blood donation jumedie no eba be koso blood donation BOG clinic womba be free health screening awase u donate blood na ye be hwe wopom den wo eye pressure wo yare be na hihye ho na afia ma advice ya ma nyema also diso na yare yi etimi ko edema and until 30th of this month there November uni baby akọ jiso do na che edum acidaus na blood donation no waba be donate blood na your free health screening no ya ye de ma weni na how anase wo problem bi waso problem bi how bia no fabra on the 30th no ye be boane solve that problem no e de free ho and so e de amount latest form your partner for life wabrabo mu yonkom any latest form kope latest form fon kunya ni bi na tena so na unya latest form kunya ni bia ebe boa ye papa problem sa unya wo chinkase usisi no yare ni nyina ebe ko e de amount this sofa no 6,500 Ghana cedis el sofa no 3,100 Ghana cedis and nunti oto a na wa hyene so Hebaso cream, a cream a bema na yusi, bema person no beshim, ne nije ba edema de. Hebaso cream and I use one, a babu ye papa, apply hebaso cream nibi, kituebi, o penis no, na fono bako shema, a nijeno, a pay your a day amount. Will be a sissy koto de ya elephant ointment, coco ne how, a sadik heba powder, elephant heba Mr. Wujaso, and no sissy ne yo and a flash on 600, a year stroke a drew, general yam fancia.
Okay. In the 80s, Kumasi Asante Kotoko lost to Ho Juantex at Ho whenever they go to play league matches with the likes of Abdul Razak, Opokunti, Kofi Badu, Papa Akun, Chanchahine, Ahmed Roxon, Setan Badu, etc. That team, that was the team Albert Asase was bought from to join Asante Kotoko. In the 60s as well, it was Olympics who were always scoring Asante Kotoko with the likes of Malik Jaber, Abubakar Damba, Osman Orlando, Osei Kofi, etc. So it's normal. My own Heart of Oak always lost to Olympics as well in the 60s until it changed in the 70s. Governor Black, the historian, anyway, a free tema abreye. Wow.
Sergio, and my senior colleague Mickey Ando of Sika FM, Sergio, in-house pandit, and then the birthday.
Okay.
And I'm
okay.
Yeah.
And then the birthday.
And then the birthday.
Okay.
Mickey Ando.
Okay.
In-house pandits.
Oh, in-house pandit. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Yes,
okay.
Yes,
okay.
Mickey,
oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
I know him.
Yeah.
okay. Yes.
And then
yes.
the birthday.
Oh, yeah. I'm wishing a happy birthday. Nyamenyo Kesi. Why? Happy birthday. All right. Yedebesia kala mi mo nkasa biom. Amanfo akanda wo kanyina amame. Abobonyua. We do if Cove Town. Nkura kan na abreye. Osi abonyua. Okay. Osi kotoko problem no. Ne physical ngwa ye spiritual. Nti waka osense subiom munhwem. On this note, yedebesia na breaking news of the phone so about the transit. Nyame aduma no 9. It was animal Asia or Kessben 93.3 and a Kessben television. The Masipa Yamishamu Yakramo. The Bessan Transit. Breaking news up next.